Hey, what's up? It's your girl Vero G, and you're watching right now the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Tune in on YouTube, Facebook Live, and on Twitch. Check out all these amazing episodes and so much more. Tune in to check each and every Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And definitely check out all the episodes on my YouTube channel at Vero G Spotlight Network. Follow and subscribe. I will follow right back. So definitely go check out the channel if you want to support. Appreciate it. Much love. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Vero G. You're tuning in live at the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. We got a great live show for you guys today. We have in the building, he is an amazing friend of mine, and also an amazing artist. He goes by Artist Rapstarr, and we're having a few minutes to be on his, he'll be on the show. I have a new song coming out. We got to talk about all that juicy stuff. You know how we do the show here, yes. So let's get it straight. Let's get it right in it, right? So quickly, guys, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, you can do so, which is at official Vero G. So you can follow me on Instagram. I will follow back with all that said and done. So let's start the show right away with announcements. As you guys know, quickly on here, let's get it right. It started. And you know, the Grammys are starting right now at the same time. Damn. I wish I could watch. Maybe on them. We'll see. Just got thrown out there. Damn. All right. Damn. All right. So first and foremost, guys, as you guys know, thank you for those who've been voting for me each and every week on the, 9th LDM awards. They have a thing for each category for artists that are not nominated but are out there already on the music and all that's said and done. So with that said, you guys can vote for me. That is the information there at www.ldmradio.com. You can vote for me for the song Scars, which is on the R&B category. Thank you for those who've been voting for me each and every other week. I so appreciate you guys. We made it again, guys. We're breaking a history record right now. We just made it again on the top 10 this week. Number 1 again for Scars. Thank you so much. Again, share, tell everyone out there that's listening to it now or later on the show to vote for your girl Vero G, and we can do it at www.ldmradio.com. That's the information below. You guys see that in the screen. So also, guys, quickly, you guys could check my book out. It's called Gone Too Soon. It's out now. All, as you see, we're platforms, but pretty much it's available on Amazon and all the other places as well, as you can see there below. Also, guys, I'm wearing actually the t-shirt. If you're interested, I have merch for the t-shirt or the tote bag for the brand new me merch, as you see there, for my album, which is out now. Don't go support that. I'm gonna check that out right now as you speak. You can check that on all digital platforms as well. And also, if you want to order a merch or a tote bag or both, you can contact me on my Instagram below, which is at official Vero G. With that said and done. So also, I want to let you guys know I'm a little delayed on the February issue. Will be coming out very soon this week. Sorry for that. I usually be on point with the magazines on the first, but this week's been okay. Crazy little stuff happening, but again, it will be coming out sometime soon. So stay tuned for that. Also, you could check out my website, which is www.verogmusic.com. You could check out all the latest information, events, updates, all that, and all that said and done. And also this show and other shows we have. So definitely go check it out and tell a friend, tell a friend. You already know. Also, quickly, guys, I just want to put a cheap plug, as they call it here on the show. I think I have his thing here. If not, I'll just talk about it. I thought I did. It's fine. I'll just talk about it on here briefly. So this coming Saturday, as you guys know, he's running for city council for this District 2, Jason Murillo, will be having a fundraiser, and that'll be happening this Saturday. So with that said, definitely, want to be a part of it, support it, contact me directly, and where to find that out. I'll show the picture of his face, so you know who it is. And again, if you'd like to contribute or support anyway, let me know, people. Let me know. Actually, I have it here right now. Let me put information for you guys to see that while I'm talking about the topic right now. So yeah, that is his fundraiser right now. It's on February 8th. That's this coming Saturday. And all information is there below. If you'd like to support his fundraising event, please do contact either him or me on there. All information is on there. So you guys already know. Yes. So that was it for announcements for now. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on this show, either on this show or for the Wednesday show, you're more than welcome to contact me and let's make that happen. All right, so let's get right into breaking news. Hold on, people. All right, guys. So breaking news. Let's get right into it. Yeah, this has been a lot of stuff been happening since last week. So we're always updating on new stuff and all that stuff and done. So let's talk about the first thing that's really happening heavy now in the news. Apparently this week or so, the mid-air collision from a Black Hawk helicopter and a commercial airplane had a crash and actually landed on the Potomac River, I believe. Forgive me. I believe that's why DC or something like that, around the DMV area, I'm not mistaken. So apparently there was a huge crash, and unfortunately, the people in the plane did not survive, nor the people in the helicopter. They're not identified. There's 3 people in the helicopter apparently, but apparently they're not revealing her identity. Is only 2 males, 1 female. So for certain reasons, I don't know why they're doing that, knowing that these families need answers to know who did this, even though it was a freak accident. We don't know. It's under investigation as we speak right now. But apparently this Black Hawk helicopter, they showed the video, I saw it. Apparently it was in that field area that they usually train at. It was during a training. And it was for if I said it correctly, UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, exactly what it was. And again, like I said, 3 people on there flying in midair, and apparently it did slam into, like I mentioned, a commercial airline, and that was carrying 64 people, which unfortunately all have passed away, as they said. And right now, my condolences to the families right now, and it was very heartbreaking, especially now the new year just started, and there have been a lot of identities revealed of who had passed away, of mothers, children, and ice skating crew of children, and also adults that were on the plane, families that were just going home, different things, and it's just unfortunate the situation in hand. So I just want to send my condolences to them at this time. Prior to that, like I said again, on that day, one of the air trafficker people that were working, actually it was 2 people that's really working at this to control the airspace, as they call it. One of them left actually early on an early shift, and it was only 1 person taking charge of this night. What happened to this collision, this incident or situation. And yeah, they were, I guess, worked because it was only 1 person working at the air control thing, air traffic control. If there was another person that would have prevented the situation at hand. So as we speak, President Donald J. Trump right now is very furious, and he actually fired a lot of them as we speak, and of this matter, and he's hopefully getting things in order with that. He's blaming some things about the DEI, which I'm not going to say too much about that, but I think that's not the right way of doing it right now, because these people just lost their families and loved ones. They need time to heal. So I think right now we got to focus on that. And then again, it is under investigation as we speak. They're putting the pieces together, the black box, all that to get the actual findings of what exactly happened and detail of that situation at hand. Yeah, so that was that for that. Now, the next one I want to talk about, because that was very interesting with this situation at hand. Now, apparently, as you guys know, President Donald J. Trump is going on to the tax imports or the tariffs from Canada, Mexico, and China, and he's charging additional 25% tax on these places, which is China and Mexico, and only charging China 10% on their goods, meaning importing the goods from their, from China, whatever you call it, to here in the United States. And a lot of these people are very fed up because they're already paying a lot of money to bring stuff here from the States, and now he's billing or charging them a tax on top of that for that. As the result of the illegal immigration and drug trafficking. This is all residing to all this happening. That's why he's doing all this right now. And also to, affect the rise of the prices. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now. How do you guys feel about that? I'm going to open the chat in a minute about this situation at hand. If you guys have any questions or anything of that nature, let me know with this situation with that. So next one on here, guys, as you guys can see, the chat is open, so you guys could, chat away and also have a feedback on this as we speak. So now, next one on breaking news. Apparently, Mayor Eric Adams, who you guys know is a bit interesting mayor in New York City, and then I'm not going to go on too much about him. But apparently, as we speak, I did see, I'm going to put a video clip also, which was by Channel 7, which did a quick something of his press conference. And what I'm going to talk about right now is that apparently he had a couple of days off for medical reasons, and he was in absence for the moment. And they're stating rumors that he is going to be, which, he has a corruption case going on right now with the money in Turkey and all that other stuff, and there's an investigation right now. So apparently they're saying that he stepped down out of office and resonating, we call it, basically he's not going to be no more mayor. Apparently there's rumors out there. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you the clip in a minute, but it states here that in the press meeting, he was enraged, defending himself about the allegations, like I just saw right now, about his absence, and his charges are pressed against him right now. And yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on here, people. It's a lot of stuff right now. Like, you can go on and on about this right now. But I'm going to show you guys the clip right now. And I'm going to show it to you right now, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show here. We host Vero G.
New York Mayor Adams today resuming his public schedule for the first time since Sunday. That's when his staff announced, you'll recall, he wasn't feeling well and that he was going in for some tests. New York's 110th Mayor.
Hold on.
New York Mayor Adams today resuming his public schedule for the first time since Sunday. That's when his staff announced, you'll recall, he wasn't feeling well and that he was going in for some tests. New York's 110th mayor still won't reveal what was wrong with his health or that what his tests show, but he was fiery today to be sure, and he had a lot to say about other things as well, including poo-pooing rumors about him possibly resigning. Here's Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett.
Who started the stupid rumor that I was stepping down on Friday? Are you out of your mind?
Mayor Adams was back today with a vengeance, literally.
And every day, they burn candles, they light incense, they say prayers, they do everything they can. Is he gone yet? No, he's not. No, he's not.
The mayor gave a fiery speech to the city's religious leaders this morning, 5 days after he canceled his public schedule for undisclosed health reasons and worked from Gracie Mansion. He didn't explain why, but he hinted at something.
And yes, last week was a scary week for me. It was hard. I'm not going to lie to you.
The mayor spoke for 25 minutes without notes, slamming his critics.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind?
While defending his stance on immigration, that only criminals should be deported. As for everyone else,
you should have an opportunity to thrive in the city.
The mayor took no questions from reporters and would leave through a side exit. Rabbi Joe Potasnik of the New York Board of Rabbis.
When we pray for two kinds of strength, physical and spiritual. And I saw a mayor today who was physically strong, but spiritually strong as well.
The mayor did not address his criminal case or reports that his legal team is in discussions with the U.S. attorney about dismissing the indictment against him. The mayor has no public schedule tomorrow.
Yeah, guys, so that was a clip or a snippet I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about and how his response to that, and like, oh yeah, you know, what you're talking about is crazy, man. It's not true, you know. So y'all saw first here on that with breaking news, as it said and done. So let's quickly go into celebrity gossip, which is one of my favorite, or celebrity news, I call it, technically gossip, which I kind of get into. I really love going into this and all that's said and done. So let's get it right. So the Grammys is on live right now. If y'all are watching it, you can watch the show and multitask and watch that. I do have it on here, which is right now on mute, but I can't really see what they're saying because I'm focused on the show tonight. So hopefully it'll be on, you know, hopefully it'll be on demand sometime so I can watch the whole full show of anything possible. Prior to that, yeah. So again, you guys know Beyonce will be in attendance tonight. Also Taylor Swift, as you guys already know, and others that are there. Also, did you guys get a chance? So I saw quickly on Instagram. Did you see Miss Bianca Sensory West? Apparently, she walked into the red carpet with Kanye West. I cannot make this shit up. Butt naked, basically wearing a sheer see-through, I don't know, see-through kind of outfit, where she wear no bra and nothing underneath that department, and you could see everything. And I'm like, Kanye, stop pimping your woman, please. She's a beautiful woman, but there's no need to see everything. Leave that to your eyes, man, at home. Oh my God, I could go on and on. But I'll be doing a recap hopefully next week when I can see the full show, and I'll give you guys my feedback on that on the Grammys, which is on now tonight. So I hope everybody, whoever, you know, those are nominated, which is Sabrina Carpenter, you know, that song Espresso, which is like a big hit, which got nominated, and a few other great artists that are nominated this year. Salute to you guys. Yeah, let's see who wins. I'm excited. So congrats to all the future winners this year for the 2025 Grammys. And I cannot wait to do a recap to talk about it next week, hopefully on the show. Also, guys, quickly on celebrity gossip, I gotta talk about this. I got the chance to see it live last night on Lifetime. I'm gonna tell you one now. You gotta watch it. I cannot give too much away, but I will give you a little something quickly on it. There were some things there that really touch home on my own personal life, of things that me and her went through as kids that I saw firsthand, and I started crying immediately. And she does talk about her breast cancer battle. She does express that on the Lifetime biopic. You guys got a chance to see it. It's available now on demand, I think. It also talks about, you know, her friend, I forgot her name. Oh God, I think it was Tony or something, who ended up being her best friend for many years in the scene as a backup singer, and ended up now being, I think, her manager or something. I'm not for sure, but I think she worked along with her, and she showed her a battle with her drug use and stuff like that. But Lisa is a legend in the game. Listen, I'm a freestyle head, so listen, when I saw it, I was like, I gotta jump and watch this right away. I love all her songs from head to toe. Can you feel the beat? Like, I mean, the list of songs that she has done, which is hits to this day, you cannot tell me Lisa ain't relevant. She is a landmark of its own. She represents us Latinos, Latinas, and I just love her music and her amazing story. So again, it's called Can You Feel the Beat? The Lisa story is out now on Lifetime. And again, she talks about her breast cancer, you know, her situation with that and different things. You got to see. I don't want to say too much, but there's some very emotional parts in the movie you got to watch. And Angie Martinez actually plays a nurse in the movie itself. And Lisa plays her mother in the movie, which is crazy. And this young actress who played Lisa was amazing. I can't say too much, but y'all got to watch. Y'all some freestyle heads. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You're going to have to watch it in full content, so you know what I'm talking about. But it was worth watching it, and I'm just excited they did a good job on it, whether that's said and done. So thank you, Lifetime. And I'm watching next week the Gloria Gaynor biopic, which, you know, the famous song she's done. She's done disco for many years. from the 70s, and then prior to that she was doing other songs back then in the 60s, but she wasn't really too until that song, that one hit. And as you know, that all song, we all ladies and men, I'm not being biased. That song we all know is "I Will Survive." Come on now, who don't know that? Come on. Anyway, it'll be coming out next Saturday. I'm definitely tuning in to watch it, Emily, and I cannot wait to see that amazing biopic as well. And I just watched the Mary J. Blige Family Affair. It was like a sequel to other shows she had. It was like a series or something. It was really good. It was really good. So Mary J. Blige doing her thing. Yes, yes. Yeah, I already know. Ooh. But yeah, that's pretty much it for celebrity gossip. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm excited to have a guest in a few minutes on here. With that said and done, while we take a quick music break, and I hope you guys are excited. If you guys want to have any comments or any feedback or anything on the show, you're more than welcome to do that on here. Yes, yes, yes. Hope you guys can hear me or see me. I'm like I'm frozen or something. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. I'm back. I was like, am I frozen or something? What's going on today, people? What's going on? Yes, it's like weird today. This internet. It's like, not today. I'm here, but I'm like, I hope y'all can hear me and see me. Because apparently this thing's acting wacky right now. I don't know. I am back, people. I'm back. Forgive me. It's like some wacky stuff be happening. Don't mind the back scene over here. I am here. I am here in the flesh, people. Okay. Sometimes it glitches and something. Like I'm here, people. But if we got a chance to see the earlier part of the show, just recap it. Just watch it. I spoke a lot about the celebrity gossip, all that good stuff. You guys already know. So with that in mind, we have our guest in the building. I am excited. I am excited. It's been amazing. We had him on the show. So I cannot wait to see his updates, what's been doing, what he's been doing, and talk about all the good stuff. We're going to take a music break afterwards. So stay put, guys. If you have any questions, any comments for our guests as well, please feel free to do so. He's an amazing artist. He's an amazing friend. He's been on the show a couple of times on here on this show and also for other shows we've done. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I don't want to get so much away, but I want the man to come in the building himself and express his amazing essence, his amazing new song that's out now called Political Statement, which we're playing a little bit, and all that good stuff he's been doing since the last time we had him on the show. The one, the only Artist Rapstarr in the building. What's up?
Yo, what's good? What's good, Vero G?
Doing good,
What's
man.
up with you?
I'm doing good. Happy New Year, man.
Oh man, Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year. It's a new year.
Yes, yes. Many, many more blessings are to come.
Of course, of course.
Definitely. Definitely. So I know we had you. It's been a while. We had you on the show here, and I know since we last spoke, you've been doing a lot of great things, which I'm very proud of you, by the way. And
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
you're welcome. And obviously, like I said, you got some of the stuff, so we wanted you to have you back on the show to embrace us with the great things your project you're working on and all that said and done. So since you last been on the show, update us what you've been doing.
Oh man, crazy. I just got a new single called Political Statement. It released back in October. I was trying to release it the week of the elections, but when I released that song, there was so many different artists coming out with a song by the name of Political Statement at the time. So um, my music license company, BMI, it took them a while for them to actually process the record, and it wasn't until like a few weeks after the elections that they approved it and it was released. But nonetheless, it still holds, like a powerful punch. The punchlines there, I'm cracking jokes, I'm saying some deep stuff too, some real deep stuff, just keeping it hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And since then I've been working on, more records. I got this record. Actually, I was at the studio last night. And just finished, like, put finishing touches on my new single after this single called Happy
Yeah.
Birthday Hip Hop, produced by Sonny Brasco. What's up, boy? You know what it is, yeah. So happy, it's almost done. Um, it's crazy. For it, for the audio, it deals with different other clearances from that sample. But I did get the clearance acceptance from the big companies to let me have it, as the audio is concerned. I'm working on my first official album called 90s Baby. It's crazy. So all of these singles that I have, Power to My People, 1990-ish, Political Statement, this is all going to be on the 90s Baby album. So I'm still going, through the motions. There's a lot of songs that I got that's like in my back pocket right now. Um, I got one of the leading singles off of 90s Baby is the entitled single called 90s Baby that's featuring me and Lily the Goddess. Um, it's been a while since I actually got back to that record, but I finally got back to that record, and now it's just all the old songs that you haven't heard from me in a while that nobody has heard before. I'm recreating them and giving them new direction and new light. So when y'all hear these records, y'all really going to be like surprised because each record I come out with is crazy. I'm also going to be in a TV series
Oh,
called One Mic. Yeah,
oh, congratulations.
thank you. Um, it's shout out to Corley White. He's the director of it. It has big time artists in it. Excluding myself. Um, Uh, we talking about Joel Santana's in the series. We
Ooh.
talking about Onyx, Sticky Fingers, Fredro Starr in the building, Blueface, a couple other people's in there, man. It's crazy, and I'm performing 1990-ish on there. This past summer I just did like a concert that was connected to the actual TV series. It's going to be aired on Tubi. So it's wrapping up somewhere in February. So you'll get to see me, on the screen.
Oh my God. Send that to me ASAP. As soon as it gets out, I'm going to check it out. Yes. Yes.
I got you. The trailer's out. You can see me. So I just been, just doing a lot of stuff, musically, doing the hip hop fashions, just
Okay, cool. Now you keep coming.
so it's just
Okay. No, you keep coming in and out. So I was trying to like wait till you finish because like the internet,
mhm.
maybe I don't know, but other than that,
Oh
listen,
yeah.
no, you. But congratulations overall. Come on, man. Listen, yeah, big
Thank
up, man. Listen, you've been working hard. I'm proud of you, bro. You already know, like you putting the time, the dedication, the love, and it's coming back.
Mhm.
That's what it is now. So as I say, but yes, all right. So we're gonna talk about each other project. So you guys mentioned that's coming out that's sometime soon. So the when you mentioned about the
Mhm.
TV thing, so that's coming already. So we already got that. Prior to that, now let's talk about your new single, which is called "Political Statement."
Mhm.
I know you have some. I know I kind of got familiar with it, but those who don't know, talk more about that. How did you get that concept, or to talk more about that situation?
It was about time. Like there wasn't like actually addressing certain things, and me, I didn't go deep into it. Um, because it was just like a new idea. Shout out to New York Bang. So, every time I hear, like, it's right up my alley, right up my style. So I get excited when I get a new record from him. But um when I heard the beat, I just wanted to go hard, and I wanted to go hard, but I wanted to say something that mattered, and say things that, people really want to say but can't say in certain situations. So, like, it's just, I'm kicking knowledge, but I'm also, cracking jokes a little bit. Somebody told me that, like, the Slim Shady in me is coming out a little bit in that one. So, my punchlines is crazy on that one. So, but I had fun recording that record, and it's a fun record. It's a fun energy record. I want, this is the beginning of Black History Month. Shout out to Black History Month. Shout out to, and it was a Puerto Rican, is the grandfather of Black History Month. So we celebrate Black History Month in all aspects, not just within Black America, but within Latin America. Anything that, a black and brown touches, has to have light shed on it. So, this is Black History Month. So all you Afro Latinos, all you Afro Boricuas, Dominicans, Colombians, Haitians, Jamaicans, U.S. blacks, act like this is Black History Month. Stand up, yo. This is your culture. Accept it, respect it, and share it to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Well said. What's what I'm talking about? Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. And yeah, you're right. Definitely. Yeah. We want to also contribute that too here on the show. So we're going to try to highlight the pioneers and those people that, led the way, for us minorities and just bless the path, as they say. They went through hardship and went through so much, but they just broke so many barriers to where we are today. So that's amazing.
Yeah, they did it for us. They didn't do it for themselves. They did it for us.
Yes.
People like the Young Lords. Shout out to the Young Lords. The Black Power movement, the Red Power movement. Um, they sparked that so we can live a better life. And I feel like in this generation, this is what we should do for the next generation. Generational wealth don't always have to mean finances. In a way, you could also preach, financial wealth with history, with knowledge, pass that on. So I would hate to say la raza, but the culture, advance the culture. I hate saying la raza because they wasn't talking about the indigenous and the black people when they was saying la raza. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the whole concept, is to um have progression, and that's what I try to do with the music that I come out with. I want people to listen to my music and be like, yo, I got something from this, or oh, he was really saying this about what happened back then, and I got credibility. I'm a historian, so I put my sights up.
Yes, which we know here in the show. You are very, and I love it because you embrace your roots and you put it in your music, and you what
Mm.
you do is definitely you're like awoke, as they say, and you waken other people to like embrace and go to the history, go learn about your people. Don't do with these history books, because they only teach us only things that we like, limitation to what we know. But it's always so good to explore and learn on your own. Go to the island, go to your family and get from your ancestors and things like that.
Right, and that all falls a part of not only with us but teaching the younger generation, because the first teachers are the parents.
Yeah.
So, like, in my household, it was so pro black in my house, like it was crazy. Like, that's how I turned out the way how I am. It's like, imagine waking up in your house and all you see is African Egyptian art, or African Egyptian this, that, King Tut here, Queen Sheba here, the original black Cleopatra and everything. So it's like, imagine waking up to the Afrocentric, because we all know, like, in the 90s was really like Afrocentric. It was real Afrocentric. And the people back then, they embraced who they was woke back then, and that's the type of energy that my parents fed me. You know, my dad, he's like the combination of like Julius from Everybody Hates Chris and Furious from Boys in the Hood.
Oh wow. Okay, got you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, cool. All right,
yeah.
awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Like people who just embrace it and just continue on for many generations to come with that as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. So
No
besides,
doubt.
no, definitely, you already know. You already know. So prior to that, like, if you don't mind me asking, like, because I know, like I said, you don't want to touch much about the politics side, but who did you favor for this year, if you don't mind asking?
I don't vote.
Okay, got you. All right, say less, say less. I got you. Okay. Because I mean, okay, I say less. I respect it. I got you.
Yeah. No, the people with the little clipboards when they go and try to, walk around and try to harass people for votes, they hate me because the moment they say something, moment they was like, hey, are you registered to vote? I was like, I'm Native American,
Oh, there
I'm
you go. Yeah,
indigenous.
yeah.
So I was like, so because I'm indigenous, Native American, I don't like both. I don't like either side, so I don't vote. Like I just feel like the shit's rigged. I feel like America's a joke. I feel like the whole politics is a joke. I feel like every time I watch the news, which I don't watch the news at all, but every time when they have elections, it's like front row seats at the circus, and all you see is donkeys and elephants running around everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
So
I'm gonna plead the fifth, but yeah, you got a point.
yeah, it's just too much. Like the politics, just they care about us all gimmicks. It's like I say, politics is like how hip hop is today. It's just a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? And what's worse is the people who vote for these clowns. Like some of these people who vote for the clowns is really out their minds, and it's not even about who they vote for. It's the actions in some of the things that they portrayed outside of the political like thing. Like me, I look at it and I say that politics is like political gangbanging.
There we go. Yes, yes.
I know gangs, Bloods and Crips. So, you know, America has always divided. The only time America comes together is when somebody flies a plane through one of the buildings. Then that's when everybody wants to become American. You know, but it's just when nothing's going on, then red states over here, blue states over here, and it's just a weird this makes me want to actually move away from like America. Like it's just weird. It's just weird here. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but I think, and you're right about what you said. It's like it's a lot of stuff happening right now, which is unjustified. But we just got to go through for the moment now until where everything's happening. I don't want to get much into it, but yeah, it's crazy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep it PG-13, just for that part.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, man, definitely. So prior to that, you actually made on the 7th, actually, February, we'll be making the 3-year anniversary of Power to My People. How do you feel about that?
I feel great, and it'll be my birthday too.
Oh,
Power to my people.
yes,
Yeah, I released Power to My People 3 years ago. On my birthday, February 7th. So I wanted to have a record that I could release on my birthday that like I could play over and over again. And being that I'm February 7th, this is the beginning of Black History Month. Why not have my first record talking about uniting the Black and brown indigenous people of the Americas? You know what I'm saying? And that's the direction I want to go to. I always say this. I'll be like, I don't like getting into beef. Like, in music, I was like, me as an artist, I can't say that I have an issue with somebody in the industry when my first record was Power to My People. I just can't do that. I'll be like, nah, this is just music. So if another artist come to me and be like, yo, we got issues, and I'll be like, look, stay away from me. I was like, my first single is Power to My People. I'm trying to unite the people. I'm not trying to tear it down, you know. So, it feels good, because every time I play that record, it holds significance even till this day. When we talking about certain things that's happening, like at my job, somebody told me that freaking immigration um was harassing a Puerto Rican person.
I heard about that.
Talking about asking them for their papers and everything like that. And it's
Wow.
like it's crazy. Like it's crazy. Then there's like a split, like people on the internet talking, like the Latin communities talking about where's Black Lives Matter during all of this stuff and everything. And it's like we need to come together because like all of this is happening. But to be fair, it was a high percentage of you. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That this
saying that
country is a joke.
I feel
Like
you.
it's a joke. Like it's a joke.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy.
That's just how it is.
It's a
Like
lot, like up and down with that whole situation. So I'm staying out of all that, but yeah, I just want your input on that. But yeah, great. You said like not for nothing. Like I don't know. Us Boricuas, we're common, as they call common law or something, Commonwealth. With United States,
Commonwealth.
yeah,
Yep.
Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. So it's like United States. It's part of Puerto Rico. I don't know why they thought it was just weird. I don't know.
Because to a racist European, they think even though all of us are the same, all of us is not the same. All of us are indigenous, yes. All of us are mixed with the blood of African slaves, yes. But they look at us and they think that if you have a Spanish last name, or you just happen to look Spanish, or you happen to speak Spanish and everything like that, that they feel like you're not from here. But what they fail to realize is they don't understand their history. And it's like, well, they be like, well, this is America. We speak English over here. And I'm like, that's funny because my Native American ancestors never spoke English before.
Ooh, yes.
They never spoke Spanish. They didn't speak Spanish either. So it's like, um I'm like, it's just crazy, like the audacity of people to tell people to you're illegal, and it's like your ancestors came over here illegally. Let's get it clear. Mexicans and anybody else that's from Central or South America or Native Americans, know your history. Half of the United States used to be part of Mexico. So it's like they're just coming back home. That's all it is. So but like I said, you got these gringos who just lump everybody together and not understanding that this country was built off of the backs of the minorities. You just reaping the benefits of it. That's all it is.
Listen, I'm snapping, clapping. Listen, I just give it to you today. Yes, you're so right. Yes, I'm telling you, yo, it's crazy. We're gonna do a whole show on that another day, but yeah, I'm gonna be G right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Facts. Crazy. All right, so now next thing I want to talk about is, let's talk about, because they say it's not released yet. You're still working on it, but big shout to Sonny, by the way. And let's talk about that. The Happy Birthday to Hip Hop. What's that about?
Yeah. Oh man, it's a dope record. Like before I started like actually writing it, I wanted to come out with like a ode like to hip hop. Like I said this in Power to My People in the intro when I say, I don't want to make hits. I want to make an anthem. You know what I'm saying? And an anthem is something where no matter what occasion, what situation is, you have to sing that record. You know what I'm saying? And being that hip hop is actually approaching its 52nd year in existence, I wanted to show my appreciation for the culture we call hip hop that was created by the quote unquote Black Americans, the quote unquote Boricuas, and Jamaicans as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the record came from. I just wanted to create like a hip hop anthem for the birthday of hip hop, which is August 11th. So my man Sonny Brasco, shout out to Sonny Brasco. He created the beat. When I heard the beat, I automatically fell in love with a beat. And it's crazy, like when you have a beat and you automatically fell in love with the beat, that means like you ready to work. No pause, no thinking about nothing. It just comes to you and you ready to get down. So that's not what happened with this beat, but a lot of things happened. Was like I fell in love with the beat, but I wasn't sure the direction I wanted to take. And plus, there was a lot of things that was happening in my life personally at that point in time that it kind of like took my um, focus away from it. But when I got back to it, and it was all fluid. So once I seen the green light to go, that's when I started going. And like the concept is about like the concept's kind of like that song by Common, like I used to love her, where he's talking about hip hop and everything like that, and he's using as like a metaphor, like hip hop as a metaphor, as a female, or the female is a metaphor for hip hop. I kind of took that concept but a little different, so I have it to where hip hop is like a older woman. You know what I'm saying? She's an older woman, and she's like, I got everything from her. So the concept goes, me and her, we had a hip hop concert, and I put this whole concert together. Got your legendary hip hop artist. Her birthday. So it's to this room, and I'm like, we go and we shout out happy birthday and everything, and it goes to the concept. So I'm sitting on the couch, and as I'm talking to hip hop, I'm telling her how like the attraction between her and I first started early out young, and how I started rapping, and how my parents was the reason why we was introduced, and I had a crush on her like a real early age. But as I grew up, the music grew up, and I understood more than just lustful eyes. It was like a game to me. So it's just me basically, wishing hip hop a happy 52nd birthday, telling her she looked good still for her age. So,
Oh wow. I never heard an artist done that before. Like you said, Common too, but I know him as the other guy. What's that guy? Oh god, he used to be Dave Chappelle show. He's an artist too back in the day.
Most Def. You talking about Most Def?
Yes,
Yeah.
him. Yeah, they used to be really like poetically with their rap, like talking about with the style and with that. But I know where you're going with the concept. It's pretty much like your admiration, like your love for hip hop, because it got you to be a part of it, in that sense, in your generation now. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. So
I'm excited. When's it coming out?
oh yeah. It will be out soon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to release it before the birthday of hip hop, because I want to release it before the summertime, so I can have time to promote it. And since it's going to be like its birthday again in the summertime, I want to get enough momentum out so DJs can play it, radio can play it, Vero G can play it early on her shit. You know what I'm saying? Early.
You right
early. Yeah. So it's going to be soon. I got one more step to go. I got to get it mastered. It's being finally mixed right now, and then right after that it's going to be off in the mastering, and then right after I get the masters, then I'll go and I'll release it. It's going to be soon. And I'm telling you, it's a ill record. It's an ill record. It got like some would say a little bit of DMX vibes to it, a little dark, it's a little dark like that. Somebody told me it kind of gave them Onyx vibes, so We talking about real hip hop here. So if you missing that real East Coast boom bap hip hop, check your boy out, man. You know how I get down.
Ooh, I cannot wait. And Political Statement is already out at all digital platforms. So I want to make sure with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they can check it
Mm-hmm.
out and support it and share it and stream it and download, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm excited. Oh my god. So I can't wait. And we're gonna play in a little bit. We're gonna play also like it's a Political Statement. We're gonna play your song like you mentioned, Power to Make People, and I'm gonna throw in, which is one of my favorites by the way, is 1990-ish. Okay, those don't know because we're going way back now. The youngest don't know because they haven't experienced that. We were privileged to experience the 80s and the 90s. Tell them more about that as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm a '90s baby through and through. I got an old style to me. I'm next Friday I'll be 34. I'll be 34 years old.
Awesome.
I'm still still '90s baby, '90s baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a '90s baby. But yeah, it's like me. I grew up in an era like early '90s, so everything that the people from the '80s experienced, I experienced it a little bit, around that time, because I tell people there's a difference between someone born from '91 and '99. If you was born in '99, you can't really remember too much of the '90s because within the next year it's the new millennium.
Yeah.
I still was, '92 I was only one, by '99 I was eight. You know what I'm saying? So I experienced the '90s as a baby into a child. And it was a great time. It was definitely a great time. I soaked up game. The '90s was one of the realest decades ever. There's just something about the '90s. I'm not even just talking about music and entertainment wise, but life was a little bit easier back then. Even, all the bullshit that was going on with the gangs and certain things and everything. But it was just like life was a lot easier back then as opposed to how it is now.
Oh,
just
yeah.
a lot more simple.
I mean, let me tell you, I'm gonna throw a little something for y'all because listen, the youngest don't know what we had to go through back then. Listen, we were privileged without no social media back then. We actually had cassettes. We had 8-tracks back in the 70s, but I'm talking about like the 90s. We had cassettes. DVD players were coming in later on. We had VHS tapes. We would actually see Saturday
Walkman.
mornings. Yes, Walkmans. We used to like Saturday mornings watch cartoons. We actually sit down and watch cartoons. Used to go play until like the light come on. It was things that we resonate as kids. Like what things you but you said the mention about the music, but what are the things you resonate at that time as well?
So all of that, I remember there was no social media. Social media didn't come until like around like early, like mid 2000s. So like 2004, 2005. That's like MySpace era.
Yeah. Oh my
I was
God.
like, I was like 14 at the time. So, but we actually went outside. We went outside to the point where when the street lights came on, you had to be inside, or in best case scenario, at least on the porch. You know what I'm saying? So, we had friends. We stayed out. I used to go to camp. Summer camp and everything like that every summer. Made friends, just do everything that a child was supposed to do, that they will do. When I did, stay in the house, to play video games and everything like that, but I was more focused. I didn't want to stay in the house and play video games. I wanted to go outside.
Like, listen, man, I'm enjoying the outdoors, man.
I was like, the shorties is outside, man. The hell do I want to? What do I care about Sonic? I could play him later. Like, come on, son. Like, yo.
I'm telling you, it's so true. It's so true, man.
I guess it's the things was so. 90s was just real. It was just so real, and I remember certain things from the '90s that probably people my age didn't even pay attention to. Like I was talking to somebody about what was it, the certain like big stories that happened in the 90s, like the JonBenet Ramsey case,
Yes.
um the Arena Bobbitt case.
Oof. Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, it was a lot of interesting things. Remember the Jenny Jones episode?
People older than me, so I was kind of stories that the normal kid wasn't supposed to be interested in. But
Mm.
that's just how it is. I grew up with not only my mom, my father, my older sister. I had two grandmothers, a great grandmother, my grandmother, on my dad's side, both my grandparents, his grandfather. I had a whole bunch of older people growing up. So Ramsey, no kid was thinking about. I'm like, yo, what happened to JonBenet Ramsey? And I'm only like 6 years old.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I remember that. Yeah. Wow.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
What really popped in my head, I don't know if you remember this story, because like the things that they was talking about immigration today. I
Yeah.
was telling somebody at work about a story called, if I can get this right, Alien Iglesias. Alien Iglesias. It was either Alien Iglesias or it was
Oh, you mean
it
it
was about
Alec
it was
Gonzalez.
about
Was it that young?
Alien Gonzalez. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Alien Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
Long
Yeah.
time.
Oh my god.
Yo, I remember that. I remember that shit because like he was over from like I don't want to say he was Mexican. I don't want
No,
to
he was from
stereotype and say
Cuba.
he was Mexican. He was like,
Yeah, from Cuba, and then it was a whole custody thing, and then he came here to Florida, and then there was a whole big thing and everything. Yeah.
he was only a boy and they didn't know. I think like they wanted to deport him, but there was like some big discrepancies on what was going on because he was a minor at the time.
Right. Right. I remember that. Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. I see. People don't know that. Like I said, there was some like stuff that we were knowing as kids watching the news and all the other stuff that was happening, and
Mm.
even there's still stuff happening now this time, but it's just like those times were more like things that we remember as kids, and they still stick with us. So yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
It was huge back then because the stuff like
Yeah.
they weren't as like prominent. Like anything that happens today, because of how technology is and how everybody got phones and everything like that, you can basically capture any crazy thing that happens. Where back then, there was not a lot of, proof or things that you can witness on your own. So when things happen, it was really like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we was to talk about Alien Gonzalez now, the people would just be like, "Yeah, that's part of Trump's plan right now."
Ooh, I'm staying out of that one. I'm staying out of that one. But you got a point. You got a point. Shh, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Well, you're right. You're right. It's crazy, and that happened years ago. So that tells you how long that effect is. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Wow. But I just want to say thank you for rocking the shirt. By the way, I just peeped that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, always come to support. Always, always,
Much
always come to
love.
support.
Thank you, man.
Always come to support. No doubt. No
Thank you.
doubt.
Muchas gracias.
They neither. It's clean too, clean and crisp and everything like that.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Whereby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. But like, other than that, like as I said, you have any other? You mentioned you have other projects you're working on, which you mentioned the soul your show, the movie will be on, or the show, and then you're working on. You said this song will be coming out this year. Is there anything? You know how I do in the show here? I always like to get an exclusive. So, is there anything you haven't told anybody yet that you would like to tell on this show? I'm just saying. I like to get the tea first. I'm just saying.
I'm not. I don't know yet.
Damn.
I don't know yet. There's nothing going on at the moment, but the only thing I can tell you is, um, 90s Baby, my album, it will be dropping. I'm going track by track and doing things. Like I said, I'm doing things over. So there's going to be a lot of records on there that appeals to everybody. And this is what I was telling you before, Vero G. I wanted to do a record with you. It's just I
Yes.
put everybody on hold at the moment
Yes.
for features because I'm doing old song. I'm like I said, I'm redoing old songs that I put on the back burner right now.
Gotcha.
And before Political Statement, I only had Power to My People in 1990ish.
Yes.
So I wanted to have enough material so like when I go on publications like For You example, I can have about 5 songs with just by myself without features if I want to like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to build up my numbers and build up my catalog before I actually open up to do features because there's too much talent out here and I want to spread the love, you know. So
Appreciate
that's what it is.
it. Well, you let me know
Hmm.
when you're ready. You know me. I'm ready. Yes. I'm like, let's go back to the studio. Let's get the lab work. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Also, yes. So, is there any like genre of music you would love to tap into, and down the line, and into your next projects or anything you're working
No, the only, genre that I, is just hip hop, hip hop,
on?
reggaeton, just all the elements of hip hop and hip hop adjacent records. That's what I am. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm not going to be a Beyonce and pull a country record. It's not my
Okay.
style. It's not my style.
I feel you.
It's not my style. She get a pass because she's actually from Texas. Like that's the
Right.
whole thing that I was telling people. I was like, y'all cannot like I understand like Beyonce's genre, her main genre that she made money off of is R&B. Other people was like, well, she can do many different genres, and I'm like, yeah, she can do many different genres, but she made the bulk of her money off of R&B and pop.
Yeah.
You
Very
know what I'm saying? So I was like, but the fact that she's a girl from Texas, you cannot tell me that she don't know anything about country because the girl's from Texas. You know what I'm saying? And country's black music anyway. So you know, um, let the girl live. But me, I'm hip hop parade over here. So you ain't gonna find me at the CMT Awards. You will find me at the BET Awards if I go. You
okay.
will find me, uh, at the Latin Music, Grammy Awards. Maybe I'll go out there,
Ooh.
But yeah, that's all that I'm about.
Got you, got you. I'm
Yeah,
just saying because you never know. Artists be like, "Yo, I want to do this." You're like, "Yeah,
and you know what? That's cool. But when you blend genres like that, like people just want to do like different genres just to do different genres, just so they can say, "Well, I tried this." But it's like if you don't really know that sound and what works and what doesn't, there's certain things out there. It's like when Nelly did that record with him and Tim McGraw Over Again. That worked.
wow, that was really good."
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, that worked. You know what I'm saying? But it how would you that'd be like that'd be like trying to like mix mass like I don't know Snoop Dogg with the Dixie Chicks.
Ooh, no. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got to know even where you have to build, you have to do the groundwork. Um, I think what surprised everything about like YB doing country record pop, like you know, when I grew up in the hip hop, when 50 was getting ready to drop his album, he would put out mixtapes, and these mixtapes was literally a voice to tell the people, get ready, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And because it's R&B, it's not it's not like that. So it's just different. But yeah, me, it's just me. I'm just hip hop, reggaeton, reggae, dancehall, all of that, the diaspora. Shoot, you could even find me in Native American chants, man. I don't even care. That's part of
Wow.
the ancestry.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now, yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Awesome, awesome. So do you have, I know it's kind of early because well, now it's February officially, but do you have anything like lined up for you for this year for like performances or shows that people want to come and support?
I'm gonna try to get something. I'm gonna try so hard to do any summer jam record, because any records, like any performances in the summer, like Happy Birthday Hip Hop has to be one of the records that I have to perform anywhere, because this is a summer jam,
Yes.
summer anthem, summer song, and it's talking about the anniversary of hip hop. So there's a couple of places where I'm trying to get into. I'm not sure off top right now, but when I do, I'll definitely let y'all know.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Are you looking into? I think we talked about this before on the show, but I'll say it again. Are you looking into eventually when it gets warmer out here, like traveling and going state by state by that time and embracing out the your music out to other states? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm definitely open to it. It's just I work a regular 9 to 5, so I gotta, when stuff like that happens, I have to have a schedule, I have to plan ahead, so I can even have time to do all of that. But I definitely open to it. 4 years ago, I took my first trip outside of my city. I went to Florida. Shout out to Mimi Mala. Uh, Peace on the Streets Radio. I flew. It was real crazy. Open to going to New York. I'm definitely thinking about going to, back to Florida, California. Anybody that's interested and promotes and loves real hip hop, I'm ready. I'm
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it keeps like coming in and out, so that's why I was like pausing a little bit. But okay, cool. But that's what's up. So
hmm
I'm very excited. I can't wait to what comes out this year. More things happening for you guys. And just many, many blessings. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yes.
Oh yeah.
You already know. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play first song, which is the latest single, which is called Political Statement. We're gonna
Mhm.
play that in a few minutes, actually right now. And also we're gonna play which one of my favorites, 1990-ish, and we're gonna play Power to My People. So again, guys,
Yeah.
you already know. So with that in mind, we'll be right back as you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show here. We're your host, Vero G, and our amazing artist for today. Yes, Artist Rapstarr in the building. So yeah, I'm very excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. So don't go. We'll be right back. We're gonna play the jams right now. And again, you guys, if you also have questions, we're on live right now. Any questions for our guests, any comments or anything that you guys want to, add on the chat, you're more than welcome is open now. And you guys can share, spread the love. So guys, we'll be right back. You're watching Real G Spotlight Radio Show here live. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's your boy Rapstarr, rockin' in Brasco Studios, New York bangers, what up? San Gotti, what up? hit this. When they give you attitude, you give it right back. When they dig it for info, it's knowledge they lack. You don't know me, you don't know Jack. All of that political bullshit, y'all can kiss my black ass. Y'all can kiss my black ass. Black ass. Y'all can kiss my black ass. Open the chapters wrote from our ancestors. The oppressors would like to say that we came from lesser. You better, know better. Knowledge is sincerely yours, like the signature in a letter. America banned TikTok, that was a cheap shot. They got the same amount of spies as US got. Oh, here's the thought, America better start producing shit. It comes from China, everything that we bought. All the AI shit, that shit can kick rocks. Drake already tried to replace Snoop Dogg's voice box. I'm controversial cause I'm slick with my words. We live at a time where people fuck on robots. Then unplug them bitches cause they got on their nerves. I'm so absurd, yes sir. Especially when people don't understand my metaphors. Hypocrisy in hip-hop is up and poppin'. Treating this culture like they just hit the lottery. Not all of them make it out of mental poverty. See, I'm a 90s baby, ain't nothing stopping me. About to be legally strapped, cuz you gotta be, don't need deep mobs to rain havoc. I'm a prodigy. I let the blood swirl as I kick some knowledge. No matter if you thuggin' or you rode in college. East side till I die, but they feel me in Cali. With my music, they're earshot like a Trump rally. The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? It's rap to the store. One time. Vote red, no. Vote blue, no. Your ballot's invalid. I'm letting the whole U.S. know. But you still took the stimulus though. Bitch, I'm black and indigenous. I'm just taking what's owed. Wrote some rhymes and went to the studio. Brass gon' hit record. Now I'm speaking on the microphone. Like watching old Christine with Julia Dreyfus. The flow is fucking crazy like Wanda Sykes. Boxing style, cause I'm bringing you the heat. Fresh up out the chambers, worse, ricocheting off the beat. This is the first time introducing my alter ego. Say what's up, Hurricane, yo what's up, home. The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? Yeah, it's Rapstarr, East Side, Pittsburgh, established February 7th, 1991. It's such a beautiful danger. Yeah. Dependent on the chain, watch a dango. New York bangers just made another hit. It's rap to the store on my 1990-ish. Past sagging, Timbos, dragon product of the 90s. Never been on no bandwagon. I'm in the toe tagging, murking MCs. The blues can trail us. No way I'm letting you breathe. Defecating on MCs with Napoleon complex. Regurgitate back my hot shit. Acid reflex. Legendary status, what? Hurricanes pursuing. Been rocking shows since the Black Student Unions. Rap to the store, rocking a blue Kango. Puerto Rican pendant on the chain, watch a dango. New York bangers just made another hit. It's rap to the store on my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990. It's rap to the store on my 1990-ish. It's fucking crazy, dealing with a slum lord. Kitchen counter following why I move out the slums for. This is the suburbs, why I see the subfloor. I'm a humble kids that don't wanna live here no more. Let me wanna kick in the door, cause I ain't paying rent. Don't judge you niggas, live with mom watching it get dick. It's been like this for years since you was a kid. Head pulls back get enough to get your own crib. I see you bobbing and weaving balls. Hey, you open your mouth like I just like you leaking. Nothing light about this MC. I'm a roughneck, I'm a fucking masterpiece. You just a rough sketch. Man, what the fuck is wrong with hip hop? Rob's the dance, not the saturation of a woman's crotch. But that's cool, that's alright. Now hoes literally serious can rock the mic. Rap to the star, rockin' a blue tango. Puerto Rican pendant on the chain, watch a dango. New York bangers just made another hit. It's rap to the star on my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990. It's rap to the star on my 1990-ish. Peep this, can you follow my linguistics? Break your fast, won't hesitate to hit a bis quick. Fly, I defy the rules of gravity. Wapo, hearts up out the chest cavity. Flows like 151 mixed with Everclear, but equal bass. Fucked up like Corona, yeah. On the mic and get busy. Leave the game and then tizzy. Whole career on stay put. Kizzy, I know when I'm gone, you gonna miss me as fucking with my level of degree. History learned from aftermath, artist Cal University. Part my French, but I get peeve at these weak MCs. Come out fine after snitching. Even lesbians ain't fucking with 6ix9ine's position. And I'm proof, hip hop ain't a liar. Spirits of my ancestors is my only ghostwriter. You know, I wanna make an anthem. Okay. Like, remember when rappers had anthems? Yeah, I remember. I wanna create or recreate that move. Okay. Something like, kick that shit. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Power to my people, cause my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Roll call. Boricuas, morenos, nativos, los Chicano, Mexicano, or the Latinos. You know I do it for my black and brown hermanos. So let's shout it all the way to the Sao Paulo. Power to my people have power. Every other day we taking a hater shower. From the racist to hypocrites, the punk is cowards. We don't die, we multiply by the hour. Go ahead, do it again, pump your fist. It's time to show these what it is. So tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Come in. They're straight to never, so let's handle business. The revolution will be televised, eyes wide, no TV gas, first person narrative. The cameraman just right outside. Soldiers, all information marching in a perfect line. My people so extraordinary, so resilient. Divided in every sense, so brilliant. I ain't down with that fuck shit. You ain't down with that fuck shit. This make me wanna buck shit. Salute to the youth of now. Juries are fighting for that justice. No way you can touch this. No way you can hush this. Governments all corrupted. It's the R to the A to the P, SCA to the all times 2. I'm fighting for you, and you. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. All for one, or just one for all. Together we stand, divided we fall. You ain't down with the cause, then go get your hike on. I'm Huey P. Newton with a Pittsburgh fitted on. Afro Boricua, I'm way strong. I'm Shasha Yemenis with a bulletproof vest on. This is for my hit day, the show, our better day. Strive for greatness, let nothing get in your way. Wanna buy some land, wanna buy an estate. This financial growth, homie, it starts today. We the blacks, we the reds, we the browns. yeah, we loud. Say it loud. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The
Oh shit, where'd he go? Oh, okay. You're like, what happened? He disappeared. What happened? Oh man, listen, big ups, man. Favorite song.
Thank you.
You already know, man. I was just like, yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh man. But prior to that, like I said, you got a lot of things coming up this year. You working on a couple of things. Now, last time we spoke a while back, you were talking about some merchandise. Since the last time we spoke about that, are you getting it into stores right now, or is it still in the process?
It's still in the process. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do right now because like all the clothes that I got are like they're for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fan of myself, so I got Rap Star jerseys, I got Rap Star, hoodies, I got Rap Stars t-shirts and everything. Rap Star Air Forces. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a fan of myself. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely, I am negotiating with something. My manager, just shout out to Beverly Bush, Beautiful Danger Entertainment. She's speaking to me about certain things about coming out with different merch and everything. But if you don't know, I'm into fashion. So I want to do something that I want the people who's going to buy my product. I want to buy it because like I want to sell it because this is something that I would wear, just not, put my name on a t-shirt. I want something that will pop and be like, yo, that's a Rap Store shirt. You got that from Rap Store. You know what I'm saying? So like I just but for right now, um I'm just doing the hip hop modeling thing right now. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, well, I want to show the viewers here at home watching some of the stuff you rocking because you got that swag. And I guess I got to show the picture too. Yes, represent.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, you got the cover of the single, which is out, like I said, but that's coming out sometime soon. So it's coming soon. But I just want to show people like you should be. Have you ever been considered like being a model? Have anybody ever come up to you and say, hey, you got that model kind of aspect? That kind of like, can you wear my merch and walk down the runways? They're called. Has anybody ever contacted you about that?
Nah. I'm open to it. I'm not really like I model it. I model this stuff because, like I said, this is stuff that I like to do. Like I'm real big into fashion. You know what I'm saying? Just about just how I dress. And I say this all the time. Like my mom, she worked in radio. So I have a big respect for people who are in radio personalities, people who do podcasts and all of that. I have a major respect for them because I grew up within that publication. So anytime I have a person who interviews me on a radio station, a podcast, if they have any merch, I holla at them. I'll be like, yo, let
Yeah.
me get one, man. Like, yo, let me get a shirt, man. And I rock it, and I take pictures, and I do my little TikTok, hip hop videos and everything like that, and it builds a stronger connection between the artists and the people who push the music, because we just we need each other. There's not a lot of speak about artists and the relationships with the radio people, or the people who is on the radio who speak with them, who promote their record and everything. I grew up on that, like long before YouTube. Like I said, I used to buy the G Unit mixtapes and
Oh my
other
God.
mixtapes, and they would have 50 Cent, a clip on 50 Cent having an interview with Angie Martinez. You know what I'm saying? a clip of 50 Cent with DJ Who Kid. You know, Who Kid on G Unit Radio interviewing Lindsay Lohan on G Unit Radio Part 12, the Olivia joint. You know what I'm saying? So um I grew up in, you know, the whole interview thing. So like I said, I have a major respect for that. And it also gives you, you know, an insight of your favorite artist. You know, uh there was a certain point in time that you couldn't do this. You couldn't really actually sit there on the internet and look at your favorite artist live. You know what I'm saying? This is a different time now. An artist that you like, you can actually see what they're doing on a daily day basis, you know, based off of their social media. You know, so you know, that's it's just a blessing from that. Like I can go and see what Lloyd Banks is doing. You know, I can go and see where Eminem's up to. I can go see what Lil Kim's up to. I can watch behind the scenes of LL Cool J's newest interview and everything like that. Like it's just something that us consumers and us fans were spoiled. We're so spoiled, you know, to be in that close proximity to the people that we look up to musically.
Very true. Now, I have another question actually. Now, if you ever had the opportunity to work with a mainstream artist, especially in the hip hop scene, who would that person be and why?
I would like to work with Little Kim. Little
Ooh,
Kim.
okay. Yes.
I'm a huge Kim fan. Like I'm a
Who
huge
isn't? Shit.
I'm a huge Kim fan. Like it's not even funny, man. Like I love Kim. Um
Awesome. Oh, all right, guys, we're getting him right back on. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm like, what's going on today? Okay, you were saying about Little Kim, and then that happened. Like, what
like
happened? Is he there? Oh no, what's going on?
she actually spit.
There you go.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. It was like it froze, and it's like I was like, okay.
Okay.
No, right here.
But Lil Kim, she can actually spit, and I think, you know, being a spitter from the '90s, like when you've been spitting that long, like she would be one of the artists that I would like literally have to like, okay, it's time to level up on these. You know, I gotta really get into it. You know, it's like another one would be Eminem. Like you definitely gotta be on point with your penmanship, you know, to even be on a record with him. So that would be like another dream.
Awesome.
50. I would
Yeah,
love to do a record with 50.
yeah.
One of my biggest influences. His songwriting ability is impeccable. Like the way how he, you know, does not only his hooks but his verses, melodic tones. You know, that's another person I would love to do a record with. LL Cool J, I would
Ooh,
like to do a record with. I would love to do a record with MC Light. I
oh
would
my
like to
god.
do a record with, yeah, I would like to do a record with the real Roxanne. The real Roxanne. I would like to do a record with Nas. I
Oh
would like to
yeah.
do I would like to do a record with Charlie Baltimore. I would like to do a record with Jadakiss, Cassidy, Lloyd
Yeah.
Banks. You know, I would like to do a record with DJ Quick, Warren G. You know, I mean, those are just to name a few. You know, I would like to do a track with Queen Latifah. You
Nice.
know,
The list
just
goes
all the
on.
legends, just all the legends, man. Just all this,
Wow.
everybody. We should just do like a hip hop We Are the World type.
That would be dope. I mean, they did it years ago. I was in the '80s with the HIV thing that happened at that time. So that was for that. But that would be really dope. Like that concept of a hip hop one and modern day and stuff like that. That'd be really cool.
Yep. Oh, I would also like to do a record with Dawn Omar too.
Oh, okay, yes. What about Rakim?
Oh, of course, Rakim. Of course, Rakim. course,
I'm
of
gonna throw it in
course.
there. Okay.
KRS-One. I would love to do a record with KRS-One too.
Nice. Oh man. Oh.
Man, like there's just so many people. I would love to have a record with Nina Sky singing on the record.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're going in now. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, dope, dope. So you know how you're a regular in the show now. So usually I
hmm
ask the guests, whoever it is, if you want to spit something or give a little something for the audience tuning in right now. Would you like to bless us with something? Or?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
First off, hip hop. Happy birthday, nigga. Let me give one of the birthday shots in, nigga. That's 50, nigga. Fit at the hit like Summer Jam with M. Dre, 50 Cent, nigga. What can I get you? A cold brew, a 2 L's. They burn slow. It's Cool J. Fucking with the chronic, baby. You'll be high as hell. My roots is connected to my black thoughts. My quest of love came for you. Thank you, hip hop. See what happened? It was like an arranged marriage. It was influenced by both parents. But you got me with your own merits. Looked out for the kid. Evil bop, my first carrots. You know the story. Mom worked on radio. Dad off the Cadillac. Banging hits from 94. From Ruthless to Death Row to Death Row. Listen to the hits. Put your seatbelt on, homie. Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah.
I wish I had a better sound effect, but I'm gonna use me. Woo!
that that was actually the verse to Happy Birthday Hip Hop.
Oh, that's nice. So I like that you add the element to like your kind of your own storytelling. I love
hmm
that. Like the passion, like I said, the love for hip hop, and I can't wait to get to. Oh, man, I'm excited. Oh,
I'm telling you, gonna
oh,
be crazy.
that is amazing. That's amazing. So, okay, prior to, like I said, you talked about all these projects coming up, which I'm so excited when it comes out. The music is coming out. Like you got other things lined up right now in due time on the merch and other things that you're working on. Now, we talked about this prior to on the show here, but I'll just update to see. Are you working on something with the community this year? 'Cause I know we talked about that a while back. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, I'm not doing too much because the weather here been
Yeah.
crazy. The weather here been crazy. I don't like to be out in this time. Like I hate the winter. Even though I was born February 7th, I'm an Aquarius, but I hate wintertime. Like I really hate it. Like I would rather be inside. Like I swear if I was a bird, I would go down south somewhere. Like
You're like, listen, I'll see you next time.
this is below below 75 is crazy cold to me. If it's not 75 and above, I'm not all right. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got the African blood in me mixed with the Taino and Seminole Native American blood from Florida. Maybe that's running through me somehow. But you know, uh, I've been living on the East Coast all my life, but I'm not used to this weather. Like I'm really not used to this. I can never get used to this weather. The only thing that I like about this weather is me putting on my winter clothes and I look good in it, motherfucker.
He's like, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's
That's it.
crazy.
That's it. Candles, you know, but other than that, I hate this time of year. So I try to stay out the way. Um, I would like to when I would like to do something to where like the proceedings to like my records. I would like some of the proceedings to like split off between like the families who are getting like deported from like the United States and another part going back to Puerto Rico for them to rebuild out there because it's still messed up.
It is,
And
yeah.
then another one to like, some of the places in the black community that we need funding to. So I have ideas from it. I just got to see how am I going to execute them all. I can't save the world, but I can do something.
That's amazing. And then also, you know what, as I realize, it just takes one small act of kindness to spread. So, with that in
Yeah.
mind, right? Like you don't have to have a big budget. You don't have to have like you start small and it's like it builds and eventually it'll get more into the point where now it's branching out and that.
Right. Definitely.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. Awesome, awesome. Now my question to you is, like you said, I know we talked about like you having anthems and songs and that. Are you down on, I know I'm getting this, but are you considering doing like how like in the Puerto Rican festival is happening in June or something like that every year? Are you doing
Mm.
something to, like, I'm going with this, right? Like, are you working on something with a song? Just, I know you have Power to My People, that's already, but do you have something particularly for like a Spanish kind of vibe to it? Going with this, like with that.
Yeah, it's gonna come back around. So like I said, there's older songs that I have out that I'm redoing.
Awesome.
And so there was two reggaeton songs that I came out with back in the day on my SoundCloud. They were cool, but at the time, the type of artist that I wasn't half as good as the artist that I am now.
Mhm.
So, but these was also records that, even though the quality wasn't that good, these was records that were like, the heart's in the right place. So I had two records. One was called Afro Latino, and the other one was called Vivo Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
So these are songs that I have written back in the day that at some point I will revisit. It's just that there's a lot of great songs that I have put out back in the day that now that I'm an official professional artist, that I'm like, okay, now I got to go back and dig in my catalog and actually like come out with this professionally. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got Spanish records, like I got features. Shout out to King Peter Hustler. Me and him, we got a song called Heguando. We also have a song Latin Love. Him, me, Lone Star. It's the remix Latin Love. Me and him is actually working on a song called Boricua.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see. I didn't know about this. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You already
yeah.
know what I'm about to say, but
Oh yeah, it's ill. It's ill. I already laid my verse. I gotta go back into the studio and re-record the record. But yeah, we got that. It's called Boricua. And like I said, the songs that come out is, they're gonna be anthems. So yeah, when I do come out with these records, they're going to be an anthem. Like I told you about Indigenous Nation. Indigenous Nation, this is a record that you can play during 4th of July. You can play during the powwows when they have the Indian, the Native American dance competitions. You could play this. You could play this during, Indigenous Peoples Month, Indigenous Peoples Day. These are records that you play History Month. The Power to My People is me wearing a Black Panther jacket, not the cartoon, but the political party. You know what I'm
ooh,
saying?
nice. I like
So,
that.
so these are the things that I'm talking about. It's like, I celebrate Kwanzaa. I'm not big on Christmas, so I celebrate Kwanzaa. And each day, I say, each day is a principle that you hold dear to you and your community. But these are just practices that you don't practice when the time comes. You practice them every day, that you are living to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? So,
I love that. That's what I'm talking about. We need more of that, and like I said, right now we live in a crazy world, but I think unless you embrace that and you like I said, you just continue doing that with the music, people will embrace that more because they're like, wow, you represent not only you, the ancestors, you're making them proud, you're making your, those that who have passed over them proud as well. So it's more than just
right.
that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Awesome. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my god. Yay! I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any shout outs you want to give? I know you mentioned already one, but anybody else?
Oh man, shout out to Vero G Spotlight
Oh, thank
Magazine
you.
Radio for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
Of course. Shout out to Bev Bush Beautiful Danger Entertainment, Samuel Jones. Shout out to OG Dove Mac. Shout out to Lady V, Classy Trashy Records. Shout out to everybody listening to the real hip hop. Shout out to every rap store fan out there who been banging to listen to my music and watching my interviews and everything. It's been real, you know. Shout out to everybody, out there listening to this podcast. Everybody, shout out to the people who is going through the whole deportation shit that's going on right now. Shout out to them. Shout out to the black and brown people and the indigenous people of the Americas. It's tough times, dark days. We just keep our head up and
Very true. Well said. Well said. Now I want to add because I went, I think what it was like a couple years ago. I think like 7, 8 years ago. I never went to a powwow, and I actually went to one in the Bronx. They do it every year annually, and I went to
mm,
one. Let me tell you something. The experience spiritually is so beautiful. You get to be there with people that actually dress up the indigenous people, as you mentioned.
mm,
And it's just to embrace your culture, embrace your heritage, and it's everyone included, not only just that, everyone. And it's just so amazing to embrace people that you don't even know, that are total strangers, and you do the rituals, meaning like you do the
mm,
dances and you sing songs and you see the cultural like when I went there a couple of years ago, I saw they had like beautiful handcrafted quilts, different types of things of merchandise, and I was like, wow. Like, have you ever experienced something like that before in the past?
yeah. There's a powwow. Actually, the crazy thing is, I got married at the powwow.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh my god. So that's beautiful enough.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
It was crazy. Like my mom, she introduced me to it. I was actually gonna go
Mhm.
a while back, but something happened. But my mom, she ended up taking me, and ever since then, I had like a connection. But I knew a person. Um, she used to be the not the CEO, but she used to run it because it was her parents who put it together, and they created the store, or they created. Okay, so what happened was they created a school. It's a Native American school here in my city, and it's ran by the Seminole Native Americans. And if anybody don't know who the Seminole Native Americans are, they are the Native Americans that reside, one of the Native Americans that reside in Florida. There's different off branches and Americans that also occupy Puerto Rico, Cuba, nation, the Arawak, the Seminole. So I knew this woman. Her parents is the one that actually started it. They started it the year that she was born,
Wow.
and she introduced me to the school. And I remember I registered me and my father to be recognized as being a Native American here in the state. So they was like giving them like free food, because they always tell when you do the census, put Native American, because if you put Native American, that would mean that the government will see that there's more people who are um, recognized as Native Americans, and the government funding will go to them. Some of them will go to them. So, being that this is a Native American school, that's where it's funded by. So, each year I went, and I got like, it was just crazy to me. Like I was like, yo, I've never been to this before, but I feel so familiar here. And push come to shove, like a few years after that, I got married, and a Native American shaman, you know, um, married us from Cuba. He's Cuban, and he's a Taino Native American. And he actually, the funny thing about it is, He's not only a shaman priest, but he's also an artist. I opened up for him. Mhm.
Wow, that's awesome.
A
Wow.
few years back, he asked me to open up for him because he came out with a record because he's a salsa artist. He does salsa music and he also does Native American spirituals.
Ooh,
So
nice.
um yeah, so he had an album coming out and I was one of the artists that performed for him. Actually, I performed Power to My People
Okay.
and I performed Indigenous Nation when I first recorded it.
Okay.
And when I first recorded that, it looked like I was Jay-Z at Madison Square Garden.
What? Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like
Yo.
it was like that effect. Like my shout out to Sonny Brasco again. Sonny Brasco was actually in attendance during that performance. He was my confidant and he sat there and he was watching and he was recording for me. And I go to his crib to like record my music. So when we was recording this record, he didn't understand how large this record would be until he seen me perform it and seen the people react to it, how they reacted to it. Now, this is a crowd full of Native Americans and Native American supporters. So, of course, the crowd was going to be crazy, but he didn't know the magnitude of this record. So when I actually put this record out fully, I can only imagine the ripples and the waves it's gonna make in the community because this is a fun record. Like this is really a fun record, and it's historical, and it will connect. It will connect 3, 4 different generations into one, maybe
Ooh.
even 4 and 5, depending on how old you go back.
Right.
You
Right.
know. So like when you hear this record, there's going to be certain people like, for example, the beat that I got sampled is the Sugar Hill Gang Apache. So before I even wrote that record and I was having the idea for that record,
Mhm.
what I did was I had a CD and I had a song. I had the Apache song by Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh, yes, we were talking
Just
about that. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my God. Legends. Oh my God. Yes.
So I only played the instrumental. I didn't even play the actual song. I only played the instrumental. And as I'm playing the instrumental, I was on my way to work and I'm at the stoplight.
Mm.
And I happened to look to my left and I seen these little girls walking up the street, like towards like the car where the intersection is.
Oh wow.
As they approached the car, they heard the music. Now, like I told you, it's the Apache song. So when they heard jump on it,
Yes. Oh my
they did the little Fresh Prince Will Smith dance that he did on Fresh Prince. They
God.
did that dance.
That's crazy.
Now, so you see what I mean by generational. So
Mhm.
I'm looking at it and it's like Sugar Hill Gang Apache, but then you got, you know, the 90s hit show Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and you got that one scene where it's
Mhm.
so popularized when you hear that record, you cannot but dance to it. It's like that one song that Carlton always dances to. Every time you hear that
Oh my
song out of
God.
nowhere, somebody always have to do that damn Carlton dance.
He just swings his
Right,
hand.
like
That's it.
just swings his hands. Like, yo, I'm telling you, if you at a department store or a bougie ass bodega and they playing elevator music and they playing it's unusual to be like, if you don't see people in the aisle going like this, man, I'm telling you, man, like that's the type of music that we talking about.
Oh my God. I'm done.
So like it's crazy. So just the fact that I was sitting at the light playing the instrumental to the Sugar Hill Gang, and I see these little girls walking down the street, and they listen to the record, and they start doing the same dance Will Smith is doing on Fresh Prince. I said, you know what? I can connect with the kids with that because I'm playing this record. When they hear it's sick at night, you can watch it on Hulu, dramatized version of it. It ain't going away. Everybody knows that, everybody knows that. So I'm like, yo, you get it from that, and then you got the old heads that will listen to it and be like, oh yeah, that's Sugar Hill Gang, man. And then even back then, you'll even go back further, and I think there was like a Native American group before that that had the song before Sugar Hill Gang came. So like I said, it will reach generations with this
Wow.
record.
So listen, I can't wait because I know you. I don't want to say it because you're so private about it, but I can't wait till you get, it get out there officially. And
Oh yeah.
oh my God, that's gonna be crazy. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so crazy. So it's like, yo, let's get it popping, yo, because I'm all about the music right now, doing the anthems and everything. And then every time I come with a record, man, like I get better and better. Now you tell me, what do you think of Political Statement?
I love it because it's different in sense of like you're talking about real things on that
Mm-hmm.
song, and it's like you're not being biased about it, but at the same time you're speaking about the real shit about politics and what's happening in the real world, and people kind of want to see it. If they don't, they want to be woke. It's up to them. You leave it to that to their discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right, yeah. But that's pretty cool. I like it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. Yeah, it's like either or. If you either one party or another party or whatever party you support, that's
And
cool. But you make it your own. But depending on yeah.
that's why like there's certain bars in there, like I said, I'm a lyricist, so like there's certain things in records that I have to like break down. So like in the last bar when I say there's a thing. Now you're gonna be like, what once I tell you, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Like
Oh, okay.
it's like so I have like a thing where I say
Mhm.
like watching old Christine with Julia Dreyfus.
Oh my God.
The
That's
flow is fucking crazy. The flow is fucking crazy like Wanda Sykes. Huh? So let me take you back. So remember the show Frasier, right?
yeah, that's a classic. Yeah.
Of course. So there was an episode where they was talking about a term called transference. And transference is a term to where in the medical profession, if there is a patient who is seeing a doctor and the patient ends up having a crush on the people that's taking care of them, like the doctor or something like that, a psychiatrist, it's called transference.
Oh.
It's because they're mistaking their duty to be apathetic to your problems. They mistake it for romantic involvement.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that. Oh.
yeah, it's no different like Stockholm syndrome.
Oh.
Somebody who is in love or infatuated with their oppressor or whoever's oppressing them at the moment because they've been under them so long. You know what I'm saying?
It's like conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like conditioning. And it's like nobody's fault, but it's like there's people that's like that. Like there's people who have so much low self-esteem that if a person is just nice to them, they would fall madly deep in love with them just because that he gave you an extra paper towel at the dollar store. I don't know,
Yeah.
like it's crazy,
I mean,
so
You wow, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, so that term transference. So what it was Frazier and his brother Niles, of course, you know, the psychiatrist. So they was explaining how at some points that sometimes their patients would fall in love with them accidentally because they mistake their apathy for romantic involvement.
Right.
So when I say like watching old Christine with Julia Dreyfus, and you just said you used to watch that show.
That was a throwback. Yeah, as a kid.
Throwback.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Then
Fraser
I
was
say, oh yeah. And then I say the flow is fucking crazy. Like Wanda Sykes, huh? So I say the flow is fucking crazy. So when I say that, it's like saying picture the psychiatrist with that patient.
ooh,
The flow is fucking crazy.
got you. Yeah.
Like one does Sykes. One, like someone who does Sykes, one does Sykes.
Right. Right.
And I put Wanda Sykes together and I break down her word or break down her name and say one does Sykes. Like a person like, you know, Wanda does Sykes is transference fucking crazy. You're fucking a crazy person. That's the transference. That's the Eminem coming out of me. And
I
these
like
are the bars that I be talking about.
no, I like that because you gotta like it's like in a way I see it now I'm catching it because I thought when you said Wanda Sykes, I'm thinking about the the chick who's a lesbian comedian. So I'm
But
like,
see,
yeah,
that's where I got it's a double bar. So
yeah,
like when you first read it, when you first hear it, like watching old Christine with Julia Dreyfus, you wouldn't think nothing of it because Wanda Sykes was in that show. So you would just think it's a bar off of the show until I actually take you and I'd be like, no, there's a deeper meaning into it. So I go like that, then you'd be like, oh, no, like that's the Eminem. Like
that's dope. I like that.
that's the type of stuff that I be on. Like I make words, I make music and bars that you gotta think. You know, some people they don't want to think when it comes to music. They just want to move their body, they just want to shake their head. But me, I want to elevate people. You know, they say we only use 10% of our brain. Well, if the country and the world's this freaking crazy, I think we're like actually using less than 10% because none of this shit is like
It's true.
kosher. So like I want people to think within their music. Like within my music, I want you to think. I want you to be enlightened. I want you to get something out the message and spread that to people. You know.
I love that.
These are just riddles, man. These are just riddles and punchlines, you know? So
See, we need more of that. Like, and let me ask you about that now that with the younger generation now with hip hop that's out there, and how do you feel? Be honest, how do you feel about that? Like, they're not really tapping into, like things that you're talking about. How do you feel about that generation now?
well, for one, it's all about maturity. And it's all about what are you raised with. So if these kids was not raised with a political awareness or a strong sense of awareness of who they are and who their people are, who their ancestors are, it's not going to show within the music. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that even if a person is one way and if they make their music a different way just so they can sell records, then that means that they haven't tried everything in their power to become, who they are because can't nobody make you change to do anything. How do we know who you are if you doing something else? But I think what it is they're not trying to change the world. They're not trying to do any of that shit. They're just trying to create the music that's in the time period. Whatever's going on right now. You do maybe have a few that are woke or enlightened, but at that age, kids aren't really thinking like that. Now, it's a different time because like I said, when you have things like in the 90s and everything like that, the same 23-year-olds, like you got to understand, Pac was 25 when he got killed.
Yeah, he was young back then. Yeah.
Right. So, but he grew, like he was more politically conscious than your average 25-year-old. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I mean, when you're 25, you basically are a force in nature. You can go any which way, you know. And being that Tupac was on a different level, like Tupac was on a different level, but there's a lot of Tupacs around that was like he was intelligent. There's a lot of intelligent brothers out there. They can change the world if they wanted to. But because certain people don't have the certain backing or they don't have the certain support by people who have their best interests, then they go and do other stuff. But like the newer generation of hip hop, they're not trying to be the best MC out there. They're not trying to spit bars. You might have a select few that are, but the majority of the hip hop scene, they're not trying to change. They're not trying to uh, become number one around the world. They're not trying to top charts. They're not trying to have their records be on, billboards for a certain amount of weeks. They're not promoting. They're not going to different radio stations and building relationships with them. It's just a lot different. It's the social media thing too. It's just not the same. But out the artists that we used to listen to, like generation before that, like we always going to have a generation that's going to complain about the previous generation or the generation coming up because they don't have anything like we had. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just that it's the time period. So I forgot what young rapper said it. I thought it was funny though. But I forgot who was it, but somebody asked a rapper, how come rappers today aren't making love songs to females today?
That's true.
And yeah, well, the rapper said, because don't nobody want to sing to you hoes.
I'm done. I am done.
It was like, yo, y'all too busy. Y'all too busy twerking in the corner. Ain't nobody trying to sing to you hoes. I was like, God damn. It is crazy, son. It's crazy, son.
I mean, you got a point. Somewhat.
Crazy.
I'm
But
done.
I guess people they put their point of view out there. And sometimes you be like, I can see it a little bit. I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah, but not all the females are like that now. I mean, listen, okay, it's to the what do you want to call it? To the whatever you want to call it, discretion, whatever I'm going to say. But for the most part, not every female out there is working. There's women out there working hard, and women out there, providing, and there's not a lot of sexy reds out there. There's one or two, but yeah.
I think that the like at least back in the day, you knew what type of woman you was getting.
Right.
And I think what it is I think the real women are blending in, or I'll say this, the women that are lower vibration are mixing with the women who are on the higher vibration. So when a guy goes and he's talking to these women, they all look the same, they act the same. So I guess like when it comes to hip, it takes a certain amount of person to even like know who you're talking to, like in a record. Like of course, you know, of course you're not gonna. You have some females who have different point of view. So you'll have a woman who would say, "Who you calling a bitch? UNITY?"
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then you have, another woman saying, "I'm the queen, bitch."
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I was having a conversation with a guy at work, and we was talking about the Spanish dialect. And I was telling him about there's certain words in Spanish in other parts of the world who speak Spanish. You could have the same word, but it means different meanings. Like
Yes.
like the word bodega. The word bodega, of course, we all know what a bodega is. If you're on the East Coast, you know. If you from Philly, Pittsburgh, New York, New Jersey, if you know what a bodega is, you know what the bodega is. If you go to Mexico, a bodega is a tool shed.
Get out of here.
Hmm.
Oh shoot. I didn't know that till now. It's the first.
Hmm.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay, good
Yeah,
to know.
it means something different. It's just like, okay, so me and when I was at the studio yesterday, right? So I was putting the finishing touches on Happy Birthday Hip Hop, and I did the edited version, and I changed a word in the record. Instead of saying nigga, I put chola. I put chula on there,
Oh.
and he was like, my my man's, Pittsburgh don't have a lot of Latino population, so there's not a lot of Latin people here to even understand certain words. So he asked me, he said, "What's a chula?" And I was like, "Well," I said, "It depends on who you talking to. It
Right.
depends on where you at. It depends on who you're familiar with." I said, "You just can't go up to a woman and call her a chula because you don't know how she's going to take that." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I was like, some women might think it's a compliment, some might get offended from it. It's just depending on how you say it and how familiar you are with it. So I told him, I was like, in this basic general statement that I'm using chula in is familiar. I said she's an older woman. She's like an OG to me. She's uh hip hop. She's sexy. So to me, she's a sexy older woman. To me, I'm looking at her. She's a chula. She's a chula. Like, yo, she's it. She's the Donna. You know what I'm saying? She's it. She's it. I said, but if I would say it in another Latin American country, people might be like, "Oh shit, she's a sucia like that."
I'm
Nah,
done. Yo.
nah, nah.
I'm done. That's
Like
crazy.
she like cochina. Nah. I
That
ain't
whole
like
different
that.
type of
Nah.
situation.
Yeah. So, but
Uh,
I was just telling them, I was like, nah, I was like, there's just certain words in Spanish. I said, depending on, I was like, it's no different than England. There's certain things that we say and there's certain things that they say. I think when I was watching Frasier, um, you know the what's her name, Daphne,
yeah,
the one who ended up taking care of the father and ended up marrying Niles later.
I remember that. Yeah.
And she says, she was like, I don't care what you Americans say. I forgot how she said it, but she was talking about how Americans say these words, and she said it will still be this, that, and the third to me. Lifts,
Oh,
flats, this, that, and the third. So if you say apartments, they say flats. You
oh,
say elevator, they
yeah.
say lifts. They say lifts. So it's no different. It's no different than Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
People in Pittsburgh, when we refer to soda, we don't call it soda unless we talking about club soda, unless we talking about Epsom soda, baking soda. Uh, like if the actual brand don't have soda at the end, we don't say soda. The only thing that I accept soda with is if you're Keenan and Kel fan and you used to watch the Keenan and Kel fan, instead of calling pop or soda, we call it pop. And the only time I accept it is when Keenan and Kel said he likes orange soda. It's not orange pop, it's orange soda because he likes orange soda. But there's certain
Wow.
parts of the country that say soda, they say pop, they say soda pop. Here in
That's
Pittsburgh, we
crazy.
just say pop. Like, so if you want any Coca-Cola, Pepsi products, Coca-Cola products, ginger ale, whatever you want, what do you say? Oh, you got some pop?
You see, that's crazy because someone else might think it's drugs. See, that's crazy. I'm learning a lot today. Okay, pretty cool though, huh?
Yeah,
I learned a lot today.
just just different, different dialects. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna remember that when I go around there. Like, yo, you got some soda pop? Be like, yeah, learn new trend out here. You know, learn something every day.
Right, right.
Definitely. Now I'm gonna ask you a question right now. On your grandmother's side, I don't know which, if it's paternal or maternal. Is your mother's side, not mother, sorry, for me, not mother, I meant your grandmother. Was she like more into the spiritual side with you know I'm probably going with this, but she was with the Native American kind of natural herbs and stuff like that?
No. So
Okay.
my great grandmother. So I have two great grandmothers, and both of them were Native American.
Ah,
One,
okay.
one, one, one actually knew where she came from, and the other actually didn't. So it's like, okay,
Mm.
when when you're in a black household,
Mm.
and this is the crazy thing. Like when I tell everybody about the quote unquote African American culture, the African American culture is so diverse. Like you cannot look at somebody and be like, you look African American. Like, because would you consider um Michael Jordan African American? Yes. Would you consider Tiger Woods African American? Yes. Would you consider Russell Simmons African American? Yes. Would you consider Tatiana Ali a part of the African American experience? Yes. But all of these people that I named, even though they're black people, they got different lineages. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So all it's saying when they talk about the quote unquote African Americans, they're just basically saying anybody who has the highest number of African blood that was sold in this country solely in the United States is quote unquote an African American. That doesn't necessarily mean skin color, and it doesn't necessarily mean skin tone, but it's all about the blood.
Right.
So on my mom's side, you have black people who are Native American
Mm.
but didn't grow up in the culture, so they might have grew up in like the simulation, so they only know black or anything like that. It's like what I tell people about Latinos in Pittsburgh. Because there's not a lot of Latino population in Pittsburgh, the Latino people who are here before everybody started coming up, like working and everything like that, you was either in the black neighborhood or you was in the white neighborhood.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wasn't no Latino population. So if you was a Puerto Rican and you lived around a bunch of whites, you would be considered, one of them. You would be around them more often because it's who you grew up around. If you was Puerto Rican in the black neighborhood, you would be considered, black in the area because that's where you grew up from. My one of my closest homies, his full name is Antonio Santiago Negron,
Oh wow.
but
Okay.
he don't speak no Spanish.
Oh. You're like, man, I feel you. I feel
He
you.
don't speak no Spanish.
Mm.
So, but he grew up in a black neighborhood. So it's like, it's my dad's side that has more of the self knowledge of where they at, because I don't really know too much about my mom's side, but I
Right.
know for sure, like 100%, I did genealogy, reports in college on this. Like my father's father was born in the Florida Seminole Reservation.
Oh wow. That's
My
amazing.
father, yes, my father and all of my aunts and uncles are the first generation to be in Pittsburgh. So starting from my grandfather, my dad's grandfather, he was born in Florida in the Seminole Reservation. His mother, um, that's where she got her Seminole blood from. Because what my grandmother on my father's side, my father's mother, what she told me was, she said, imagine you have a black woman in slavery. She's a slave.
Mm.
And she ends up getting raped by her Irish slave master.
Oh my god.
Because she got raped, she ended up producing a child. That child grew up and said that because of what happened, she hated her white side so much that she said when she grows up, she's going to find the blackest man that she can have. And that man was a tall Seminole. She married a Seminole
Wow.
Native American from Florida. And when I did genealogy on the Seminole Native Americans, I found out that they're literally the same people, Native Americans in Puerto Rico.
Man. Oh man. Wow. Learning a lot.
All this information, you can go on the Seminole website and you can see all of this information that they had, because they said actually the word Seminole comes from a Taino word.
Okay.
The actual term is a Taino word. So that's where I learned of my more of my Native American heritage. So I was like, boom, Seminole Native American and Taino rolled into one. They end up producing a child, and that child ended up being my great grandmother.
Wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. So because I remember, like, I didn't know early on that I was like Puerto Rican. I only like found out when I was in college doing genealogy and everything. But everybody was telling me I was like not even Puerto Rican, but people in my school called me Cuban and Dominican, and they was like, you look this, you look that, and I was like, all I just know when I went to Puerto Rico for the first time, and um I started to see a lot of people that looked like me. Actually, I think I was like in San Juan, I think.
Oh wow.
In Walmart, I was like in Walmart, and I seen like a baby in a baby carriage that looked just like me as a baby. I mean, just like me as a baby. Like
That's
it
crazy.
was crazy. And
Wow.
then like when I went in, I was in San Juan, and we was taking like Spanish classes because I was in the Hispanic Student Association in college,
Oh
and
nice.
we ended up going to Puerto Rico um for student abroad, and like learning like more about the Hispanic, or the Puerto Rican culture. We was actually supposed to go to Spain, but that was the year that the government started cutting fundings from school and everything like that.
What?
So
Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Oh man.
so so that was like, so we went to Puerto Rico because it was cheap, but it was the best, one of the best memorable moments of my life. But when I was talking to one of the ladies there, she asked me what was my nationality, and all I told her was, I was like, I know I'm black.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh no. He'll be right back, guys. I think he's back. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Okay, we're back. We're back. This
Yeah,
game's so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like, what happened? Okay, you're back. Yeah. That's
So I
weird.
was like, I was like, all right. So she was like, what is your nationality? So in Spanish, I told, following my genealogy. about, you know, the Native American nation that I know, that I come from, and the history behind it. And I'm like, well, I'll be. I am. Like, it's crazy. So
That's amazing. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, I definitely embrace it, you know, at my job. You know, I remember there was like this Hispanic guy. He came up to me and he asked me in Spanish if I spoke Spanish, and he didn't even lead with that. He asked me if I was Boricua, and I was like, "How did you know?" And he said, "Oh, I seen you the other day. You had a Puerto Rican jacket on. You had a Puerto Rican jersey on. You had a Puerto Rican bandana on. You had a Puerto Rican
I mean, you
chain
show your
on."
heritage. You proud, man.
I was like, well, damn. Like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't. That's a stereotype where they be like, how you know I'm Puerto Rican, and you damn near dressed in the whole flag and everything like that. Like,
I'm
it's
done.
crazy.
That's crazy. No, because the reason why I'm asking that, because I was sensing that. That's why I was trying to like pinpoint who exactly on either family side, like which one particularly. Um, they embrace the natural herbs, like groundwork. You know what I'm talking about, like things of that nature with Mother Nature, and use that for like medicine. That's why I was
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Those family members, they're assimilated. They're a little colonized. They ain't mixing nothing in the herbs. They go into Walgreens. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God, I'm done. I
They go
understand.
to Walgreens. Maybe my Native American family that still lives in the reservation, maybe they do. I'm
Right.
not sure, but you know.
Mhm. No, I mean it's because more modernized, so everything is like you said. It's not like back then. Everything was more, but now
But
everything.
you know what? I bet you the ones from nature will work a hell of a lot better than anything that they coming out in the pharmaceutical realm.
Yes, that is what it's really important to know about that too, because as you know, the pharmaceutical business is what it is. We could go on and on
Hmm.
about that, but yeah, it's nothing like having home remedies that will help you to get you better. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right. You're
definitely.
right. That I try to next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sage my house. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, yes. There's nothing wrong, especially for the new year. And to especially clear out what you need to clear out, if you know what I'm talking about, and have a clear mind, as they say. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't want to say too much, but yeah.
Yes, yes. Sage it, sage it. Just
White sage
sage it.
is very good. I have that here.
Yes, it
So
is.
white sage is very good. That's yeah. Yeah.
There's a Jamaica spot that I go to. I wouldn't even say a Jamaican spot, but it's a Caribbean spot. It was ran by a Jamaican, but they, oh my God, it's rare in Pittsburgh to see when they include the Caribbean or they say it's Caribbean, they exclude Puerto Rico and they exclude like Dominican Republic.
What?
Any restaurant, like a restaurant,
Right.
if it's Caribbean, it's usually either Jamaican, uh
Wow.
maybe Haitian, but it's majority like Jamaican stuff. Like they have a Caribbean thing. Every time somebody goes to the Caribbean spot, it's always jerk chicken. I'll be like, where's the mofongo at? Like that's Caribbean too, man. Like
Right.
yo,
I mean, embrace
where the
everything.
Madulos at? Like
Yo, that's
yo,
crazy. Wow.
I gotta make the shit on my own.
You're like, I'm gonna have to YouTube this shit, man. Get the recipes, hook that bad boy up, and tear it up, man.
Oh yeah. I got a homie at work. He made every year he does it. Every year he makes coquito. He gave
Oh
me coquito this year.
yeah, that shit's good. Especially they be and depending on how they do it. Everybody's different how to make it, but when they make it like really strong, that shit would hit you.
Oh no, he actually put 151 in this month right here.
What?
Yeah. So
Damn.
151 used to be my drink. I used to drink that all the time. Like I don't even drink anymore. But when I did drink, that was the only drink that I drank was 151.
And that shit's
Bacardi
strong.
151. And it's strong, flammable.
Yeah.
So I would do things like when I was in college, I used to have this thing where it was called work study. So after my classes, I would be a doorman to the dorms, and I would be in the little thing, sign people in, sign people out. And my hours was from midnight to 8 in the morning.
And the
So
graveyard shift.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So to rest up, my last classes was on Friday, so they was like at 3 o'clock. So I had from like 3 all the way to like 11 o'clock to chill, rest, do what I needed to do. So after I would go to the gym, I would go to the liquor store and get 151. And then I would go and I would get those little teas, them little plastic bottles with the tea in it. It was raspberry and peach, and I would mix the 151 with the peach, with the raspberry tea, or with the peach tea, and I called it Bacar tea.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it tasted good, but it had a nice little kick to it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, when I graduated from college, that's when the United States banned Bacardi 151 in the States because it's highly flammable. So my homie, he went to Puerto Rico, and when he went to Puerto Rico, he went to the Bacardi factory. And I
Damn.
asked him, I said, if it's illegal here, I said, do they still sell it over there? He's like, oh yeah, they still sell it over here. That's how he made his coquito.
I see. Okay. That's crazy how United States is weird with things. Like I don't know. They have some other shit.
I know.
Yeah, you're like, what? Come on, man. Yeah, definitely. Also tell them your social media where they can find you.
Let's see. Let's see. Where to start? Okay. My Facebook. I have two pages on there. One I can't get me with a Puerto Rican flag in the background. That's the one I can't not get into. But I have another one that actually has my single cover for political statement. So you'll see me.
Okay.
That's the one that you go to. So it's Rapstarr, aka Hurricane Cam.
Yeah, let me show people the picture. Hold on, so you can see it. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
All right.
That one.
Okay.
And on my TikTok and on my Instagram. So it starts off with it's rap AP, the number 2, THESTARR. It's the same with TikTok and the same with Facebook. This is where you can see all the exclusive promo videos I do, hip hop fashions, my ode to hip hop, new releases that I have. You know, it's going down there. The same thing for TikTok, same thing with Instagram. It's Rap to the Star. My Twitter, Rapstar412. Let's see here. YouTube, it's Rap to the Star Music. I do have an EPK website. It's bandzoogle.com/Rapstarr, RAPSTARR.
Awesome.
Let's see. Shout out to STL Dollhouse Radio, Angie, India. I also have a podcast. We haven't done it in a while, but we pick up every once in a while. Shout out to them. All Talk No Filter. That's the show. That's what the show's called. You know, part of Dollhouse Radio. So shout out to them.
Awesome.
And I think that's about it. Oh yeah, you know, can't forget about the TV series that I'm going to be in. It's going to be released as soon. It's called One Mic. It's going to be on Tubi. You can stream it, man. You know what it
Awesome.
is.
I'm excited. I can't wait. Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I'm doing my quantum dance already. Yes, yes. Now we do have a few comments, but I don't know if this is suitable for the show because there's some things I don't want to put out yet. It's already there on the screen if you haven't seen it. But big shout out to Fufu. He's an artist as well. He said, "Hey, there's another young lady. I think you probably know her, but I don't want to like into this discrepancy. Understand? I don't want to get into that. So out of respect, I'm gonna leave it alone." But her name is Majestic. She says something about your track. Transformers had dropped. I think it has 2.5K downloaded, something like that, or something. I don't know. I'm just reading what it says.
She would know better than I would.
Okay, I'm just repeating what she said. But yeah. Anything else? I'm staying out of that. It's between the discrepancy, like I said, out of the show, and respect for you and other parties, and like getting involved in that. But like I said, I just want to first and foremost thank you again for coming on the show. And I'm so honored to see your growth as an artist and to see your amazing milestones. And also, we will be, I just want out to hear, because you're on the show with us today. The Vero G second annual awards will be happening. I'm gonna figure out what the producer was the best option because he wanted to do it online. And I was like, well, wait a minute, we try to push it back this year to have it in person. So
right.
We're gonna try to figure what we could do and figure it out. And I'm gonna keep you and everybody else who are the finalists in point of like a contact to let you know what we're gonna put in together with everything. So yeah. I just want to say that.
Word.
Yeah, so you're ready now. I didn't forget. It's just like a lot of things happening last year, as you know, and I was just going through.
You know, I'm still getting people coming up to me. It was like, "Hey, did you win that competition? Did you win the competition?" I was like, "I don't know yet." I said, "I don't know yet."
Yeah, it got postponed. It was too many, as you know. Certain.
I told him I was like, I think it's going to be postponed till like March or something like that. I'm like, holla at me. I was like, but nah, people still asking.
No, but just let them know it's still in the works. It was just timing was not right at that time. I was like, no. So we're gonna make sure we're gonna figure something out nice, and we'll keep you guys posted in due time. Like put it out, social media. We'll put more information out. I'm gonna contact the producer. He's not here right now, but I'll talk to him in the works and see when we could get things back and rolling with that. So stay tuned. Yes. But furthermore, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. Just keep doing your great things, what you're doing, the music and everything else with that included. And I would love to have you back whenever you're ready to come back to another follow-up. I'm tired. Follow-up. You can tell them to the time. Follow-up interview and bless us with more things you're working on, like you said, this year when it comes out. And yeah, you already know. Yeah.
Word. Can't wait. It's been a fire interview.
Thank you. You know how we do, so it's been a minute. It's just like there's so many things happening. It's like, but we got it done.
No.
Definitely, man. But thank you again for coming on. And we're gonna close up with your songs right now. And
all right,
you already know. And like I said, stay tuned for you got any more things coming up in the future. We'd love to have you back on and talk more and take it from there. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Muchas gracias. You already know.
Nada, creo que sí.
I see it. I'm still working on the Spanish a little bit.
Of course. We all working. We all still working on it.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. But thank you again. And like I said, we're gonna play these tunes right now, take a little break, and then we'll close out and then we out. So you already know. Yeah, you already know. But thank you again, and we'll love to have you sometime soon. And you already know. Get your music out there again. Real quickly, guys, go check out his new single. It's called Political Statement. Is out now on all digital platforms. Go cop that, support it, stream it, download, buy it, what do you want to call it? Just go share it. Also, we're gonna play it in a bit. The 1990 issue, which is already out now as well. So support that, and also check out Power to My People, and also other songs he has already out or more things he's working on this year. So stay tuned, check him out. Support him, and you already know. Yes. And I love the representation. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I feel real special today.
Of course. There you go. You can go.
Ooh, yeah. Much love, man. Much love, man. Thank you again. And I'm gonna play stuff right now on the show. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Y'all too sorry. let me take a break. I'm not keep talking. Oh my god. I know how I'm like boop, 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 boop. Guys, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host Vero G and artist Rapstarr. I'm tired. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
It's your boy Rapstarr, rockin' in Brasco Studios, New York bangers, what up? San Gotti, what up? Hit this. When they give you attitude, you give it right back. When they dig it for info, it's knowledge they lack. You don't know me, you don't know Jack. All of that political bullshit, y'all can kiss my black ass. Y'all can kiss my black ass. Y'all can kiss my black ass. Open the chapters, wrote from my ancestors. The oppressors would like to say that we came from lesser. You better, know better. Knowledge is sincerely yours, like the signature in a letter. America banning TikTok, that was a cheap shot. They got the same amount of spies as US got. Oh, here's the thought, America better start producing shit. It comes from China, everything that we bought. All the AI shit, that shit get kicked. Rock Drake already tried to replace Snoop Dogg's voice box. I'm controversial cause I'm slick with my words. We live at a time where people fuck on robots. Then unplug them bitches cause they got on their nerves. I'm so absurd, yes sir. Especially when people don't understand my metaphors. Hypocrisy in hip-hop is up and popping. Treating this culture like they just hit the lottery. Not all of them make it out of mental poverty. See, I'm a 90s baby, ain't nothing stopping me. About to be legally strapped, cause you gotta be, don't need deep mobs to rain havoc. I'm a prodigy. I let the blood swirl as I kick some knowledge. No matter if you thuggin' or you rode in college. East side till I die, but they feel me in Cali. With my music, they're earshot like a Trump rally. The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? It's rap to the store. One time. Vote red, no. Vote blue, no. Your ballot's invalid. I'm letting the whole U.S. know. But you still took the stimulus though. Bitch, I'm black and indigenous. I'm just taking what's owed. Wrote some rhymes and went to the studio. Brasco hit record. Now I'm speaking on the microphone. Like watching old Christine with Julia Dreyfus. The flow is fucking crazy like Wanda Sykes. Boxing style, cause I'm bringing you the heat. Fresh up out the chambers, words ricocheting off the beat. This is the first time introducing my alter ego. Say what's up, Hurricane. Yo, what's up, home? The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? The rap game's in the chokehold, and guess who laid hands? Who's he? Yes, me, Hurricane Cam. From the east to the west, to the car, to the bar. Who they got bumping this rap to the store? Yeah, it's Rapstarr, East Side, Pittsburgh, established February 7th, 1991. It's such a beautiful danger. Yeah. Pendant on the train, watch a dango. New York bangers just made another hit. It's rap to the store on my 1990-ish. Past sagging, Timbos, dragon product of the 90s. Never been on no bandwagon. I'm in the toe tagging, murking MCs. The blues can trail us. No way I'm letting you breathe. Defecating on MCs with Napoleon complex. Regurgitate back my hot shit. Acid reflex. Legendary status, what? Hurricanes pursuing. Been rocking shows since the Black Student Union. the slums for. This is the suburbs, where I see the subfloor. I'm a humble kids that don't wanna live here no more. Let me wanna kick in the door, cause I ain't paying rent. Don't judge you niggas live where I'm watching it get dick. It's been like this for years since you was a kid. Head pulls bagging enough to get your own crib. I see you bobbing and weaving, balls. Hey, you open your mouth like I just like you leaking. Nothing light about this MC. I'm a roughneck, I'm a fucking masterpiece. You just a rough sketch. Man, what the fuck is wrong with hip hop? Watch the dance, not the saturation of a woman's crotch. But that's cool, that's alright. Now hoes literally serious can rock the mic. It's rap to the star, rockin' a blue tango. Puerto Rican pendant on the chain, watch a dango. New York bangers just made another hit. It's rap to the star on my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990-ish. On my 1990. It's rap to the star on my 1990-ish. Peep this, can you follow my linguistics? Break your fast, won't hesitate to hit a bis quick. Fly, I defy the rules of gravity. Wapo, hearts up out the chest cavity. Flows like 151 mixed with Everclear, but equal bass. Fucked up like Corona, yeah. On the mic and get busy. Leave the game and then tizzy. Whole career on stay put. Kizzy, I know when I'm gone, you going to miss me as fuck with my level of degree. History, learn from aftermath, Artist Cal University. Part my French, but I get peeve at these weak MCs. Come out fine after snitching. Even lesbians ain't fucking with 6ix9ine's position. And I'm proof, hip-hop ain't a liar. Spirits of my ancestors is my only ghostwriter. You know, I wanna make an anthem. Okay. Like, remember when rappers had anthems? Yeah, I remember. I wanna create or recreate that move. Okay. Something like, kick that shit. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Right. Power to my people, cause my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Roll call. Boricuas, morenos, nativos, lo chicano, mexicano, or the Latinos. You know I do it for my black and brown hermanos. So let's shout it all the way to the Sao Paulo. Power to my people have power. Every other day we taking a hater shower. From the racist to hypocrites, the punk is cowards. We don't die, we multiply by the hour. Go ahead, do it again, pump your fist. It's time to show these what it is. So tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Come in. They're straight the number, so let's handle biz. The revolution will be televised, eyes wide, no TV gas, first person narrative. The cameraman just right outside. Soldiers, all information marching in a perfect line. My people so extraordinary, so resilient. Divided in every sense, so brilliant. I ain't down with that fuck shit. You ain't down with that fuck shit. This make me wanna buck shit. Salute to the youth of now. Juries are fighting for that justice. No way you can touch this. No way you can hush this. Governments all corrupted. It's the R to the A to the P, SCA to the all times 2. I'm fighting for you, and you. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. All for one, or just one for all. Together we stand, divided we fall. You ain't down with the cause. then go get your hike on. I'm Huey P. Newton with a Pittsburgh fitted on. Afro Boricua, I'm way strong. I'm Shasha Yemenis with a bulletproof vest on. This is for my hit day, the show, our better day. Strive for greatness, let nothing get in your way. Wanna buy some land, wanna buy an estate. This financial growth, homie, it starts today. We the blacks, we the reds, we the browns, say it we loud. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole world is ours. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. Power to my people got power. My people got power. The whole.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show here live with your host Vero G, and we just had an amazing guest for tonight's show, artist, the one and only Artist Rapstarr. Thank you for coming through and showing love to our show. Just love every time you come in. We know how we do. We be talking. We be updating a lot of stuff. So y'all already know. But yes, definitely support him. We got great music. We just played it here again on the show. Go check it out. His new latest single is called Political Statement, as you heard it here live today on the show tonight. So definitely go check that out. It's available on all digital platforms. Also check out the song I just played, 1990-ish, and also Power to My People, which is out now on all digital platforms. So prior to that, sorry guys, forgive me. Again, if you like to be a guest on the show, I do have a few openings left for March now. If you'd like to be on here, if you're an artist, if you are a dancer, whatever you want to do, like whatever project you're going on now and you would like to promote on this show, you know where to find me. I'll send you my information right now. You guys can follow me at my Instagram, which is at @officialverog. Go follow me there, follow, and I will follow back as well. Again, if you'd like to be guests on the show, you know where to find me and all that said and done. Now, prior to that, quickly, again, guys, if you want to vote for me, you could do so. I will send you the information right now. Hold on 1 second. All right, so that is where you guys go vote for me. That's each and every week at www.ldmradio.com / well, actually, it's that and then /vote. But you go to the website, it will go to the vote tab, and you could just click on it, and it will show you like different categories in that and the artist's name that are on that for that. So for me, it's, as you see in the screen there, it's from a song named Scars, and it's under the R&B category. So yeah, again, you guys could go vote for me there. And I appreciate the love and support. So, to each their own, to support it. I appreciate the love and all that said and done. Also, guys, quickly, right now, I am actually, as we speak, I will be finishing up the February issue. It's just a little delay. I usually don't be delayed. I'm always on time with the magazine release on each of the first of the month. But this time is a little bit delayed, but I'll let you guys be out. I'll put it out sometime soon this week or next week. So just be patient. I appreciate those who are patient at 4th. But also, I'm letting you know now we have submissions open now for the March edition of the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So if you want to contact me, I already showed you where to find me. And, if you'd like to be on here for the cover or a feature, which is inside of the magazine, or both, or also an ad placement, you can contact me for further information on how to be on that for that issue as we speak. So again, I am working on that this month. And as you know, this month's very short. So, submissions are right now, if you are interested to be on the magazine, all that said and done. Like I said, just got a lot of things I'm gonna be putting out there sometime soon this month. Big shout out to everyone who's working with me and on music wise. The list goes on. There's so many things, but I want to thank everyone who's been supporting what I've been doing, with the music side, with projects I'm working on this year. I can't say too much, but stay tuned for that when it gets released. And I just can't wait. I got another film project I'm working on alongside, and it's going to talk about mental health. It's really going to be deep and very personable, as they call it, or personal. And I think it's going to affect a lot of people. So I cannot wait till it gets out. sometime soon, and I'll let you guys know. I'll do a whole official everything release and all that when it gets put into place and all that said and done. So I'm excited. But yeah, like I said, new album is coming out this year. Finally, the Energy album, which is the 5th EP album. Stay tuned for that. Also, I'm actually working on new work right now, or new songs for my upcoming 7th album, which we call My Anxiety. So I'm very excited for that. When I go back to the studio, work on that this year. And also we'll be working on the 8th album, which is called Self Love. So I'm excited. I cannot wait. Update you guys on more things I'm working on this year. Just stay tuned. Also, again, I'll show it to you guys real quickly on here before I get out of here. Check out the book it's out now. It's called Gone Too Soon. Go support that if you get a chance. All that said and done. Also, check out the merch, which I actually wearing the shirt right now. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see the screen's kind of crappy, but that's actually wearing the shirt. So a brand new neat merch is out now. You can hit me up and I will gladly order it for you, or how you want to work it out, and customize it for you guys as well. And also for the tote bags there. So yeah, you already know. Also, again, the album A Brand New Me is out since last year. We'll support that if you guys get a chance to. And it's on all digital platforms. And also latest single, which is out since January this year. It's called Since You've Gone Away. So definitely go check that out if you haven't had time to. I appreciate your support as well. Again, like I said, you'd like to be guests on this show or this Wednesday shows we do, let me know. Also, big shout out to our past guest last Wednesday. He is city council. He's candidate for city council for Queens in his district. Jonathan Rinaldi, we had him on the show. Big shout out to him. It's on YouTube already now. If you want to see the full interviews up now, so definitely go check that out on my YouTube channel, which is Vero G Spotlight Network TV, or Network, I think, something like that. So definitely go subscribe, and I will subscribe back as well. Then prior to that, we had these 2 young ladies who I'm honored to have them on the show. This which was last Wednesday as well, and we're going to be airing their interview, I think, this month or so. I think her name is Silver Fox. And I think the young lady that was with her, I think is Janice, I think. I'm not for sure. Forgive me if I get the wrong name. Or Jacqueline or something like that. But they're talking about their the 5th Amendment and fighting for their organization. And it was great to have them on the show and talk about their fight and getting things in order for each other state, and that's said and done. So yeah, we'll update you guys on that when that gets out on the Wednesday show and that. So yeah. Also, like I said, you want to be on the Wednesday show, hit us up. Let us know when you'll be on that show. It's in person though. And or you can make a call, interview, what do you call that? So yeah, you already know. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Your girl Vero G signing out. We'll play out the closeout show, or the closeout part of the show. And thank you for tuning in this week on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. And thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you, Fufu. Thank you, everyone else who's watching tonight on the show live. You can share, like, comment, all that said and done. And God bless you all tonight. And I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week. We have a few artists already lined up for next week. I'm excited. So stay tuned for that. Updates on when I put the flyers up and all that. And I'll see you then. All right, guys. Take care. Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Vero G. And you're watching right now the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Tune in on YouTube, Facebook Live, and on Twitch. Check out all these amazing episodes and so much more. Tune in to check each and every Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And definitely check out all the episodes on my YouTube channel at Vero G Spotlight Network. Follow and subscribe. I will follow right back. So definitely go check out the channel if you want to support. Appreciate it. Much love.